13,000. AG Almighty 8 gang, pull up and get your shit splat gang. Pull up, hop out and scramble your shit gang. On their computers. Baller alert. They on computers talking shit offline, they losing it. 10-year legacy on life support, now the Patreon. The mod's a bitch. I'm being goofy just to send some bits. I ain't a snitch, but third out of third, he ain't never call a hit. Mid-mileage and Mr. Snort Vanilla on speed dial. My niggas wild. Can't forget Theo when he the golden child. Who else around? Kicking swaggins and DSP on some goofy shit. KG a bitch. Wow. Trips to Japan, he get finessed by a chick. He a trick. I just made a brand new socket. What we do, huh? We just trolled a brand new op, bitch. AG Almighty A gang, what up? Get your shit scramble gang. You can't get played like Rambo, Howard of the pack, your girl a snack. She go get swipe right to see how you react. DSP is how you don't play, he failing games every day. Buying fast food with the tips is why he gaining weight. We troll a chill, socks is real, man, it's been a drill. Subcon went up a few days ago, bro, you know that ain't real. The streams ain't chill, you yawn and complain about your bills. Cackle geek on damn near every night, you need some gin for real. You diss Ninja, PewDiePie, and Almighty. What the fuck? How you go feel when them Twitch cops not on your side? That ass bang. Kicking the furries, what he's doing just like some McFlurries. Chat put on sub.
Do you see how we think differently? I'm built different than that.
Pull up with the shit, they get super nervous. What's the purpose? Praise be his name, Almighty at your praise be. Pull up, they log in, what's up? No tips, no bits, they talk tough.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Hey, game we go wild. Hey, what? We hooligans, cooling and bullying and fuck next we up now. Ha! Hey, game we go wild. Hey, what? We hooligans, cooling and bullying and fuck next we up now. Hey, shout out to Susan and big ups to Porsche for holding it down. Niggas out here trolling with a couple grand? What the fuck? To me that sound like you a fucking fan. Hey, do them dirty. X pull up with the shit, they get super nervous. What's the purpose? Praise be his name, Almighty at your praise be.
Reverence for Philip. It's borderline. Well, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna stand on it so people can get upset, and I get that. But it's reached a point of, I believe, sexual attraction.
I'm not here to tell.
These dudes, it's impossible for these dudes to act as men and talk face to face. It's impossible.
It's just me and my gang.
I know, pray when I see it.
Almighty head gang, what up?
Baller alert.
Yeah, I got my bits on me. I ain't trying to tip right now. And if I'm not being me, I got a sock right now. Yo, you was leaving on site if I turn on the stream right now. On a straight. Me and Ed gang, we ball. Y'all free throw right now. Yeah, I got my bits on me. I ain't trying to tip right now. And if I'm not being me, I got a sock right now. On a sock. Yo, you was leaving on site if I turn on the stream right now. Me and Ed gang, we ball. Y'all free throw right now. I talk tips. I don't know what y'all cheering about. Matter of fact, as we stream, I'm counting tips right now. If a nigga play with my channel, he can get banned right now.
Meerkat
Take
Mob.
more trolls so you know I got my motherfucking mods right now. Yo, you was all on my dick like they tryna sub right now. Said they gon' give some silver, said I couldn't go and clock out. You need to get out. They sent me tips on their own, cause you was checking on their account. Checking all their account while you was getting no subs. I was checking on my mouth. Was just count the egg gang, bitch. You know, we got clout, we got clout. I go crazy with the trolling till they learn ban all my niggas. Rolling up on streams to see what they about.
Jasper just did that.
I got 17 socks on the couch right now.
I need my
bitch from ads right now. I got whispers all on my lane.
Laughing.
People know I'm safe, even when I'm not around.
Let me tell you something, brother. When I hold a man's penis,
I ain't trying to tip right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I got a sock right now. Yo, if you was leaving on site, I turn on the stream right now. Me and Ed gang, we ballin'. Y'all free throw right now.
burn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Kevin.
Hey guys, it's Derek here, and I want to apologize to Reese Robbins. I'm extremely sorry. And I wanted to tell Reese that she will always be one of my favorite porn stars to watch.
The champ is here. The champ is coming. Let me repeat that again. The champ is here. The champ is coming. The champ.
And are you looking for things to suck? Hardcore. And now I'm gonna masturbate. They fucked me again, left and right. Pound the fuck out of these guys. Touching the guy's penis. I love the horse. And now you're looking for things to suck. And my ass
Suck a dog
is so
off.
fucking stretched out at this point.
Never tipping, never drop a gifted sub. Yeah, I'm lurking, yeah, I'm jerking. Yeah, I'm busting nuts.
Milk and mom.
I've been stroking for so long. Stroking. Little Derek starts to hurt.
Glad to hear that, Derek.
The champ is here. The champ is coming.
Hey, big ups for the membership. Well said. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, champs.
The champ.
The champ is here. I got no camera today because I was too lazy to set it up. It was somewhere else for some reason. So, yeah. Let's watch the guy, and later, who knows? Who knows? You never know, man. Things happen out of nowhere, and it gets crazy.
My name's Derek.
Big ups, Mr. Jinx, for the 1 month membership, dude. Let's listen to some more music. This dude should be live any minute now. Any minute now, I promise. Just trust me, dude. What? Hold on. Alright, okay, did you guys hear the pop-up that just came up? You should have. I don't think you did, though. Big ups, Twerk to Spec. It's time here, dude. It's time. We're all here. And big ups Cody Taylor for the gift. Okay, let me see. Now you should be able to hear it. Well, it didn't fucking work. Ah, yes. Yes, okay, this should work. You hear it now? You hear it now?
It time here.
There we go, you should hear it now. Okay, we're all good. Dude is about to start. We're shredding currently. Get a load of this shit. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. All right, well, we're loading the stream up. We're putting one in the chamber. And I wonder, what are we gonna be stalling about today? Is it gonna be tier list discussion? Is gonna be he's plugging the React channel, Zero Gaming News, and Q&A. It's gonna be great. I don't know what happened on the night stream. He was playing Oblivion, I think. And somebody sent him a tip that he shouldn't have counted towards the stream, and he didn't. I don't know. It's just some shady shit. I've been watching the fish tank, which is like, at the same time, the most boring and the most interesting thing ever. Oh, yeah, there we go. There he is. There's the guy. And he's giving you a comedy bit right off the bat. Wow, very nice. Hello? Hey, big ups for the 5 gifts movie sign.
Come in there. Welcome.
And as you can see, some of you are have a new icon, member icon. The long-term members, you got a new one.
On Monday.
It's like a gold coin. So enjoy that one. So we're doing a clown intro. Why are we doing this? What is funny? Oh, it's funny that there's nothing funny.
Stream.
Whoa!
Cool. You guys ready for a fun day of streaming? I hope so.
You look so rough,
Today's
man.
Actually, the 24th of April, 2023, and I welcome you.
And big ups to Forever Bald for the membership.
Looking forward to today. Another full day of gameplay streaming, and certainly a good variety of stuff today.
It doesn't say months, even though you got a premium style crown. I don't fucking know how this works.
I've used this border since I did my Return to Elden Ring playthrough this year.
And I really like that this border actually features all the different versions of my characters from the FromSoft games.
This border is kind of ass. It's time to admit that this border kind of sucks.
The two most recent runs, right?
It kind of
in fact,
sucks.
now I can actually stretch out the camera a little more. Bottom left-hand side there are El Dumas, or Real Life Dumas, from my first
El
Elden Ring run.
Dumas?
And then in the bottom right-hand corner, Magical Dumas, which is my current
Magical
Elden Ring run.
Dumas.
Pretty nice.
Fantastic.
Here, so if I do this, and I just stretch it out a tiny bit like that.
Magical
voila.
Dumas.
Very good. Cool. So anyway.
Yeah, and in the middle is Gout
you guys
Dumas.
are looking forward to today. A good variety day for sure.
Panhandling Dumas.
On today's podcast,
He's doing the beggar build. He's a glass
really
cannon.
have to start seriously talking about something that's going to happen next month. A special event here on DSP.
We gotta have a
we also
serious
have to
discussion
seriously
about
talk
something's happening
about,
next month. Man, this is gonna be
tomorrow night.
awesome. I can't wait.
Tomorrow night is a stream that's completely up in the air. And we basically have 3 options for tomorrow night. It's Tuesday nights, late night stream. I'm okay with all 3 of them. But there's been some mixed opinions about it. All right? And so I really want to talk about it so we can kind of determine what it's going to be and get a better idea. All right? We'll talk about this in just a moment. Anyway, so good stuff. We got a good schedule this coming week. We got a good variety of stuff. We've got a brand new demo I'll be trying out on Thursday. We've got a brand new release that's a hot one that I'll be playing on Friday and starting my ongoing playthrough of. And then over the weekend, we've got special React content coming up that's kind of different. So it's going to be a very different week. Hopefully, people will come to the channels and check out the content because I am doing different kinds of content this week. It's not just kind of like ongoing downtime content. Let's be honest, that's basically what I've been doing for about 2 weeks now.
Yeah,
between
that's what we're
Silent
doing.
Hill 3 HD and my return to Elden Ring
Right.
1.
You didn't want to play the new game, Dead Island, so you're doing downtime stuff.
and
So
not worth
keep
even
crying.
talking about. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday. That means we are 3 days into the Dead Island 2 release. Guess how many people are talking about Dead Island 2?
A lot. I see him a lot on Twitter. I don't know what you're
I didn't
like.
play it.
What do you?
Anyway,
What kind of a point was this,
excited.
dude? People don't
how do we
care.
do
Aren't you
today?
like the
How do we
contrarian
do
who
today?
goes
What do we
against
like
what
today?
people are saying? There are plenty
Here's
of
what we
people
will do.
talking about it.
All right. I will tell you exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to start off.
You just pretend you don't
with
see
a
him.
public service announcement.
How many people are talking about
Okay.
Phil?
This is something that I feel like I need to do.
Look,
every
no
once
one
in a
cares
while
about Phil.
because I do feel like, sadly, some people become maybe feeling a little bit too safe and complacent.
What?
At the same time, things change from time to time, and sadly, I am one of the most crapped on, hated on content creators on the internet.
What?
And so I feel like I need to bring this up every once in a while.
What are
Okay.
What?
What am I talking about?
A PSA. He's doing a PSA.
If you are someone who likes my content, maybe you really enjoy the.
Oh, is this gonna be a mega big?
Gaming, you like the streams and the interactive vibe that we have.
Support's been slow
Maybe you
recently,
really
so
like
we
the
got a
One
big
Podcast,
extremely.
and you come by every day and you hang out here
Okay.
and chill with me.
It's an actual indoctrination segment. It's an actual like a cult
It's
segment.
very cute. You wanna come up here?
Some people are getting complacent. You might as well just call them
You're
lazy,
someone who's
bro.
really been enjoying my new React style content over on DSP React since I launched the channel back in around mid-February, right? So that's all well and good, and I welcome you all. I thank you all for being a part of my content.
Hey, big ups
I'm
Prodigal Stunner for
that
super
I'm
chat,
doing
dude.
something that's worthwhile to you, and you're getting
It was
some
all
kind
fucking
of
muted 'cause it's
positive reinforcement out of it in some way.
Okay, so
I'm very happy
meaningful,
about it.
basically.
And of course, those of you who support the content as well and go above and beyond, thank you so very much. All right? But I do feel like I need to, every once in a while, kind of give a word of warning, a public service announcement, so to speak. All right? I am very, very, very strongly trolled on the internet. And it's because of a movement over a decade ago called This Is How You Don't
No,
Play,
that's not.
where people
Like
found out that
right
if
off
they
the
made
bat,
fun of
he's
my
wrong.
gameplay, that it would go viral.
What?
And since then, since people were essentially benefiting from those videos, it just escalated worse and worse. And first it was just making fun of gameplay, then it was making fun of me and my mannerisms, then it was making fun of me
still
and
is.
my actual like shortcomings and medical conditions. Like he snorts, yeah,
Yes.
because I have post-nasal drip.
Okay,
It's a
yeah,
medical
it's
condition I've
funny.
had my whole life, and I'll
Stop
have
doing it, and
let's
it's
make fun of him for
it's
it,
not gonna
right?
be.
And then it got
funny.
even worse. Let's make fun of him for his personal life and
Yes,
his vlog.
'cause it's funny.
Let's make fun of him. Let's talk about his family members. Let's go into
Yes,
his
Cat
private
is very
life behind
funny.
the scenes that has absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with his
It's all
content.
Evil AJ's fault. He did
And
all
it's
of
just
it.
escalated worse and worse and worse over the years.
Oh yeah, Jasper
Alright?
came to
And at
help him
first,
big.
admittedly, I feel like
But
I
what
was
is
one
the point
reasons
of
why
this?
It got so bad because I reacted badly.
Just
to things
like
this is how
the
you don't.
indoctrination
But over the
segment,
years,
so
it
people
just
don't
got
forget he's
to the
supposed to be
point
the
where
good
so
guy
many
and they
people
should give him
realized
money.
they
Is
could
that's what this is?
personally benefit by just tearing me down and being completely toxic and nasty.
Yeah,
to me,
it's hilarious,
while
it's
there were
entertaining,
literally
it's
no
so much fun.
repercussions. There was no way that I could stop them from being unfair and completely nasty to me. And there was an increasing group of very toxic imager viewers on YouTube who liked this kind of very over-the-top, dramatic, accentuated, exaggerated, conspiracy-style content, okay? It really shouldn't be allowed. It really should be categorized as defamation or slander or whatever
Sure
you want to
thing,
call it.
bro, sure
But
thing.
YouTube doesn't care unless someone sues, and
Yes.
I'm someone who's a small-time content
Of
creator.
course.
I'm not going to sue anyone for it.
He's not going to
alright?
sue anyone, so
what
we can
ended up
just keep
happening was,
going.
for the most part, I just ignore it. I've tried to improve myself over the years.
So we just
and
like
become a better person. And
we're
a better
literally
content
just like
creator.
talking about
The feedback
random
I get
drama that's
overall
not
these
even
days is that
happening.
I've
There's
done
no
that.
drama happening
I've
about him
separated
currently. He's
myself
just
from the
making
old
shit
days when
up.
I used to be a content toxic kind of person.
Okay.
I don't really do that kind of stuff anymore.
Because he had a
Not to say
couple
there
of
aren't
slow
moments
days and now he needs to
shortcomings,
remind
moments
us,
of
hey, I'm a
breaks,
victim
which people
here.
like to
Give me
laugh
money.
at. But for the most part, when you come to one of my streams, we can have a good time.
Okay.
Right? We can relax. We can enjoy each other's company. And the content that I put out, I try to completely ignore all the nonsense that's going on around there.
Well, you
all right?
fail.
But the thing is, these people don't give up. Again, this is a decade that they have found a way to prosper off of essentially being really disgusting to me. Okay?
Awesome.
So
That's great.
When I ignore them,
Keep up the good
now
work.
they have to go out of their way to find other ways to try to drag me into their toxic crap. They make up entirely huge conspiracy theory stories about me and things like that,
Like
which
what?
I don't talk about or entertain on my streams because they're not true and I don't bother with them. Okay?
Except when
So then
they're true.
They go out of their way to try other stuff. And what ends up happening is these people go crazy in circles and they even start attacking each other. I mean, recently, what's actually started happening is I guess they've started copyright striking each other.
That's not true.
Impersonating me, using my information that they doxed years ago. Things like my name,
Bro.
my address, my phone number, things that
Didn't you
should not
fucking hate
be
talking about
public
this?
record
And now
on the
it's
internet,
literally
but they
spreading
found and they post it
misinformation.
all over the internet.
This is
So they're
like
using that
major
information
league
to
bullshit.
issue false copyright
Holy
strikes
shit.
against each other and tear each other down. Yet then they blame me for it.
Are you for real?
So a few weeks ago, on my actual birthday, when I should have been relaxing, having
Oh,
a
and
good
now
time
it's
with my
him being a
wife,
victim
I
again.
spent time
Where are you going
talking
with
to
this?
YouTube
What is
chat,
the actual
trying to
point of
let them
this?
understand that this isn't me. They ignored me and wouldn't even believe that it was an issue and saying that it wasn't true.
You talked to a bot, Phil,
I then went ahead and
who was
proved my
smarter
innocence
than
by
you.
showing
You didn't even
guys
know it was a
my
bot, you
copyright claim
dumbass.
history, showing that I didn't do any of these false claims. They're bullshit. I know they're not. I've never supported these kind of claims ever in the history of me being a content creator.
Except
I don't
when
want
you
people
took down Super
being
Crazy's
claimed
video?
falsely on YouTube for things that are
Okay.
fair use. I proved my innocence.
Yeah,
They
I've
don't
never
care.
done it
These
except when
people,
I
again,
did.
who are so toxic to me. If I am in the right, that doesn't help their narrative or their agenda. Their agenda is that I'm always a bad person, so they have something to talk about. You see? So why am I bringing this up today? Because essentially what's happened is they've tried everything they could. They harassed me for years and years. Now they're attacking each other for some unknown reason. Who knows why? I don't know because I'm not involved. And now they want to try to drag me into that, and that's not working. Okay, I told them I'm not part of your crap anymore. I laid down the law 3 weeks ago. I said I tried to help you, and all you've done is be more and more toxic to me. I showed you the evidence it's not me, and you don't believe it, so I'm not going to bother anymore. Deal with this on your own account. Go sue whoever you need to sue at YouTube or whatever to say their copyright system is broken, but it's not me. Leave me alone. So after doing all of that, what's now happened is that they escalated it again.
How?
Oh, what else can we do?
What
Well,
happened?
Now let's try to hurt Phil this way, that
How?
way, this way, that way.
Somebody
The
show
thing
up
is,
to your
I don't
door?
sit here on my streams and talk about it. Why?
Oh.
Because when you entertain trolls,
Also, somebody ran some ops against
you
him, and he
just
can't
give
even
them
say
the
what.
attention they want. Okay, it's very true. If I bring up all the things,
What
that
happened
people have
now?
done to me
Because
over the
it
years
seems
to
like a
mess with me and my
preemptive
family,
addressing
all it would
before
do
somebody
is
posts
make
it all
them
over
feel
Kiwi
empowered,
Farms.
and they'd want to do more of it.
It seems like
See?
one of those.
So
So I'm,
instead of that, I
very
just ignore it,
interested
and
in
I
this
mention
point. You
it.
got my attention,
All right?
Phil.
But the reason I'm bringing it up today is because now what they do is they escalate it to the next level. Oh, well, we've tried everything we can against Phil, and nothing has happened, right? If you haven't noticed, I'm still here every day. I'm bringing you positive streams. We're having fun gameplay. People are supporting everything. It's all good. And they can't stand it. So what do? They now go after the viewers.
What?
And that's what I need to talk to you about today. This is a public service announcement.
Oh, no.
For my viewership. And this is, I'm talking to literally everyone.
It's literally
who
a
watches my
cult
content out there.
segment. Hey, if
Any
somebody
kind of positive
DMs
way.
you or
gotta be
something
careful.
block
On the
them
internet, you
immediately. Only
absolutely have to
trust
be
me.
careful with the information you put out and the things that are out there, all right? This means if you are someone on the internet who's going to actively watch a content creator, you should not be using your real name. You should be making an account that's an alternate or an alias or something that's completely fabricated.
If I watch PewDiePie, I need to make a sock?
Real life social media accounts on places like
If I want to watch a ninja
Instagram,
stream, I need to make a
TikTok,
sock?
Twitter,
Really?
Facebook. None of that should be in line, because if it is, let's say someone
Those PewDiePie detractors, dude.
doesn't like you for some odd reason. Like, for example, you're watching a content creator and supporting a content creator that they don't like. Well, now they can actively go after you and try to harass you. And the more real life information is tied to your online presence, the more ammo they now have to try to harass you. And I know this sounds really stupid, because you might say,
This will only scare
Wait a
people to leave.
they're going to
Regarded.
try.
I mean, this is just like like an actual cult segment, dude.
How does that hurt Phil? And here's
It's the most fucking absurd shit.
doesn't.
It doesn't. Nothing
Never
gets
has,
to
and it
him.
never
So
will.
you try harder,
My
idiots.
viewership
Nothing gets to
is
him.
my
You can't
viewership.
take him down.
How
So you
watch,
should
great.
stop trying.
You decide not
Just
to
let him
watch
chill and
anymore?
have fun. Give up
Great,
already.
that's your choice, right? People come and go all the time. People come and support the stream. Then they decide, well, I can't do it right now, or I moved on from the content. I'm not excited for it anymore. And then, you know, this is a natural thing. I've been on YouTube for 15 years. I'm incredibly grateful for any viewers who've been with me along for the ride, and anyone who's a newcomer who jumps in at any time. But at the same time, I understand that the nature of the beast is that it's a revolving door, and people come in and out all the time. There's people who are regulars, and then they disappear. It's sad, but that's what happens, right? So the reason I'm bringing this up is I know for a fact there is some active efforts to try to harass my viewership. People out there who sadly have used their real names, their real information,
Make a sock.
or people have found out their real information, and they're trying to harass them online. I apologize for that. Obviously, I have absolutely nothing
Obviously,
to do with it,
it's
and I
not
wish
his
that it
fault.
wouldn't happen.
Except
It's
they're
the
harassing you
most
because of him.
Toxic, negative of people on this planet who do stuff like that. You have to understand something. They're not like you and me. These are not people who are normal.
They're not
People who are
normal.
normal don't waste their time trying to make other people miserable all day. They don't. Why do you think these people who have been making this toxic content about me for all these years are not well-adjusted, normal, happy people like us? We
Like us.
want to do positive
We.
things with our lives. We enjoy spending
He
time with
assumes
family and
everybody
friends.
watching
We
him is
enjoy
a
doing
well-adjusted,
positive,
normal,
activities and
happy
content.
person.
We don't want
Including
to bring
him.
down others in order to get a laugh.
Like
and we
us.
don't want to degrade other people around us to make ourselves feel better.
Yes,
We don't have to do
yes.
that. We
Then why
have
you get trolled so
positivity in our
hard?
lives. People who focus on that kind of negative activity are
If you're so positive and
absolutely
happy, why you
not
get trolled so
well-adjusted
hard,
up
and why are
here,
you
that's
so
they act like
toxic?
that. And that's why we all got to be careful, because these kind of people, you never know what they're going to do, and you don't know how they're going to act, or they don't have a moral compass. That's why they harass people who are completely unrelated to anything. You understand?
This is a great segment so far. But then we're gonna have like the
It just doesn't
midstream
seem to make any
lull.
sense that they would do these
Getting
things.
boring
How
as
does
shit.
this negatively affect Phil?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't affect me at all. I only find out about it because people tell me about it through third-party means. Like, I'm not affected by it at all, and then someone will tell me.
Well,
"Oh, this
you
is
are
going on, this
affected
is
right
going on,
now.
this,
This, if you weren't affected,
just
you
got
wouldn't be
wind of it. I
having
just got
this
wind of it
PSA,
overnight.
dude.
That
You
there is
obviously
now a
are
concerted
affected.
effort
And
of
in
these
this
people
way,
who are
you
so
endorse
upset
more
because
people
they've
to do
torn
it.
themselves down with false
Did you say
copyright
Derek and
strikes,
Jay, the
okay?
well-adjusted?
Yes.
It's ridiculous that they would even do that. They're abusing their own copyright system. You know, it's the
Yes,
dumbest thing.
he
And now
he
they're so
assumes
upset at me,
Derek
even
and
though I
Jade
have
are
nothing to do with it.
well-adjusted,
And
normal
now they're gonna,
individuals.
like, lash out at others and try to take down anything they can. It's pretty messed up the way that they're behaving. Okay, so yeah, if you're a viewer of mine, please do your due diligence and do what
Make
you
a
can
Salk account.
to be protective of yourself and your online identity.
Chat is
If
gonna
that
be
means-
full of
listen,
Baxters.
Be careful about strangers who you invite into private conversations and what you say and things like that, because you don't know what little information they can take that they can basically do or use to do something.
It's
negative
time,
towards
Salk,
you or your
dude.
family
It's
or
time,
whoever. You know what
Salk.
I'm saying? Like, I think people take so much for granted. I've told you guys years ago, delete your Facebook.
Delete
There's
your
no reason to
Facebook.
have a Facebook. Facebook is nothing but liability.
Bro,
and
this
risk.
is like
You can
the
easily keep in
equivalent
contact
of
with all
taking
your
him
family
out
members
in the middle
without
of the
a public
desert to live in a
Facebook account.
compound with them.
Or if you have a Facebook
Delete
account,
everything.
make it
Make a
only
Salk
for your
account,
family members.
only
That's
watch
it.
me.
There's absolutely no reason someone should have a Facebook and they're
This is the
constantly posting
Waco,
photos
Texas of
everywhere
the
I go.
internet age.
Here's where I work. Here's all of this. You're out of your mind. Really. you have this weird false sense of security about the internet that doesn't really exist in the modern day. The internet today is used for identity theft, trolling, and malicious activity literally on a daily basis by millions of people. There's absolutely no reason that you should feel safe on the internet and that you should just be throwing all of your public information out there. Even if you think, oh, I'm a nobody and no one's going to mess with me.
Very much abusive boyfriend vibes. But he's changed, dude. He's changed. Not the same guy he was yesterday.
And no one will ever be the wiser. It becomes complete immunity to any kind of repercussion if someone harasses you, because no one even thinks twice about that anyone would care if you get harassed. Do you understand? These people get their jollies. They actually get pleasure out of hurting others and knowing they got away with it. Whether or not they even see the repercussions of what they've done, they don't care. As long as they think, I hurt someone, they actually feel good. Okay? So please understand.
That's so fucking weird,
I'm trying
dude.
to be helpful.
That's so weird.
I'm not trying, first of all, I'm not trying to scare
segment. I'm not trying to scare anyone.
I don't want you to feel like, oh my god, the internet is a scary
Delete your Facebook.
It's quite the opposite.
Use a sock account. Dude, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just thinking about you. I just really care.
Careful. And that's what I think a lot of people have forgotten in the modern day. In the last
big ups for 2 months. Lima Whiskey 7. This is exactly what he told Kat. That's kind of sounds believable.
So I strongly
your Facebook.
strongly recommend that everyone out there be safe and be careful.
Stalking.
All right, especially with
Make a sock.
on this channel. You know, sadly, there are.
Make a sock, or people on the internet are going to use your public info to see that you're a degenerate and you wear diapers and you are probably severely weird.
For many, many years, all right, they've been on the internet and had this negative, toxic influence, and they got popularity and they made money doing all these things. And now all of a sudden, because they're attacking each other, breaking the law.
And now we go with that narrative. They're attacking each other because it wasn't me. They're attacking each other.
They don't have the means to really stop it.
Wow, Mr. Factual. Mr. Factual.
YouTube doesn't care. YouTube's attitude is, you got a problem, sue someone. That's literally their attitude. And it's like the dumbest attitude I've ever heard, because the only company that's going to successfully be sued is YouTube. YouTube's copyright system is completely inept. It allows impersonation.
I don't think he's discovered the internet yet.
Copyright strikes constantly. And their attitude is, you clean up our mess. Our system is inefficient. You clean it up. How does that make any sense? And
why are we ranting about the copyright now? You're not involved in it. Why you keep ranting about it, right? You're not involved in it, correct?
To vet them,
except when you are involved in it.
Clean them up. That's not true. That's not how it would work. If it goes to court, they're going to get destroyed. But they're of this weird attitude that, oh well, no one will ever sue us, so it's not a big deal.
Who's gonna get destroyed? YouTube?
Anything ever happens, but
how do you think court works, DSP? Is this like Better Call Saul?
There's nothing I can do about it. I can't.
Excuse me, my client did nothing wrong.
You know that's going on.
Oh yes, I understand. Well, give them $1 million.
But what is wrong is that then they lash out against others around them who are not involved. You know, I'm not involved. My viewership is not involved. It has to stop. You know, go talk to the parties who you feel could actually help you.
Cool.
What you're doing is destructive, right?
Obama?
So if you're a viewer of mine, please be careful. Really, I mean it. Now is the time to be very, very diligent and careful with what you're doing on the internet, okay? Do not take risk. Do not post up private information in my chat, on your social media. Be very careful about all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful, because I hate hearing a horror story of, oh, did you hear that so-and-so got doxxed or whatever?
Oh, no.
I don't want to hear that.
They showed their pictures in their diapers on Kiwi Farms. No.
Get involved in that stuff.
They have a picture of a fursuit on a Kiwi Farms. They exposed them.
Just be careful, everyone, all right? That's all I really... I want to do a little
dude.
PSA segment.
It's like there's a zombie apocalypse going out.
Good stuff. Just because I feel like...
Doing a PSA. Don't go outside, man. You know, they're really fast.
I haven't mentioned it.
They're gonna get you.
So it kind of made sense to do so. And I hope that everyone out there is safe and that no one's negatively affected by this stuff. Again, it's stuff that I purposely don't bring up, because if I do, all it does is give attention to negative, behaviors. So I don't want to bring it up.
You had a whole entire segment in the very beginning. So this bringing a lot of attention. And when you say public service announcement, it literally intends to bring attention to something. That's the whole point.
What we really need to hash out is, what am I doing Tuesday night?
And now schedule. I can just mute this and start watching chicks twerking. Or Shark Tank. Fish Tank.
Coming up and everything.
Or Shark Tank.
Here's the deal. Today, it is the continuation of my return to Elden Ring run. All right. Now, what are we doing
Elden
today?
Ring.
Well, we've
What
got
are we
the
doing?
Rune Veil
Let's recap
Katana
some
up to, like,
gameplay
level
for
4.
yesterday.
It's good, but it's not great, but it's still pretty good.
It's good,
what we're
but
doing now is
not
we're trying to
great,
look
but
for
good.
high-level somber smithing stone so I can get it upgraded. But in addition, I'm still trying to upgrade my stats to make it more effective.
It's 28 dents later.
More spells. Yesterday we found 2 or 3 really good spells that have replaced my older Glintstone spells, and I'm improving every stream. Today, what I think we're gonna do?
Let's see what they're doing in the fish tank.
Area that's near the lift of Dectus, to the right of it, and that's where there's all these
fish tank day 7. The website is still down.
Fury
awesome.
Flame Tower.
What are they
what's it
doing?
called? It's not Fury. It's something
Moving
else.
the
Flame.
couch
It's
for
supposed to be
some
like the
reason.
Chaos Magic. I can forget what it's called. But we cleared the tower, but now we have to go over there. There's like a big troll. There's a tower there where you can get, I think, another spell. If you keep going over there, there's like one of the Chaos Towns, and there's one of the.
Damiel got busted with a phone
in this game.
and then got exposed
minor urge
that he's like the insider.
That minor urge tree is very important for my build.
So yeah, they
It
took
has
him
some
out.
stuff for the
They took him out.
the flat,
He
the
got
special
cucked.
flask that is going to help my build. So we want to go down there and do that one. Then after that, I'm almost.
And John
we should
busted him.
go up the optional way.
How
to
many
go up
fan
the
bases
lift
need to have a
instead of going up
safety
the lift.
lesson?
Go up
How many fan bases?
that are going to drop
Oops. I guess
my equipment. Right now, I'm looking to level
DSP
up both my Moonveil sword as well as
and I don't know.
my staff.
I don't know.
My
I can't
staff
think of
that
another
is
one.
Essentially, the best staff in the game.
Maybe
But you need to level it way up for it to be good. So
I don't know.
kind of dual purpose. You know, we're trying
This
to make some progress, level
was
my
a weird
character up,
conditioning
get some
segment,
equipment
dude.
up.
Everything is
That's kinda what we're
terrifying.
gonna
Just
do
stay on
today.
my
Now,
streams,
ultimately,
make
what
a
we're
sock
doing is we're
account,
preparing for the big fight with
and
Radahn.
chill and
Because
interact.
once you fight
Everybody
Radahn
else
and beat him,
sucks.
now you
Please tip me.
unlock the whole underground.
He got like a couple
dungeon,
of days with
which is
slower
really cool
tips.
and meaningful, and there's going to be great stuff down there for my build as well.
And,
but we need to
the
get to
most
that point.
infuriating thing
I
is
wanna
the
be ready
narrative
for
that
Radahn.
he
I
just
don't wanna be
made up
charging, 'cause right now
out
I'm
of
a glass
nowhere.
cannon.
The
I literally
detractors
feel
are
so
striking
free
each
one.
other, which
So,
he has
we do
absolutely
need to do other
no
things before we fight Radahn.
factual basis to build
that's what
this
it's gonna be
narrative
today, is
upon.
focusing
It's
on this
just
kind of
something that he
other
made
stuff,
up.
preparing for
It's
that
one of
build,
those I
okay?
guess type
Cool.
of things.
On
And
tonight's
then he
late
takes
stream,
it as fact and he
6:45
goes
Pacific
around with
time,
it.
it is the continuation
Which
of
is
Final Fantasy
exactly
V
the thing
Pixel
that he
Remastered.
despises
This is a
when
playthrough I
people
very
do
much
it
enjoy,
for him.
um,
When somebody is like, oh, well,
the
Phil,
run
I
so
guess
far,
he
about
was
4
begging
hours
for
in,
like
and
$10,000
it was just as good as I remember
reveal
it.
a cat, I guess.
We're enjoying the job system. In fact, at the end of the last stream, I
Right.
just started unlocking new jobs and classes for my party
And
members.
somebody does it
The
to him,
music
they
of
should
this
actually
version
go to
is
jail.
Absolutely outstanding. I am blown away.
And when he does
by
it, it's
how
just
good
like,
the
I
music
guess, man, I don't know.
yeah, I'm excited for more
Excited.
Final Fantasy V today. I hope that you guys will join me tonight if you like retro RPGs, if you like chill vibes, because that's definitely a chill playthrough where we have a lot of time
Chill
to talk and
vibes,
interact while I'm playing it. It is a turn-based RPG. I hope you guys will join me for that, okay? Then tomorrow it is more Elden Ring.
Yeah,
That makes
this
3 straight
the
days.
Ted
And again,
Turd
as I said
guy
yesterday,
is pretty
the real
cringe.
reason we're doing 3
He's
straight days of
acting
Elden
like a
Ring is
hall
next
monitor
week.
for
It's
dance.
gonna be the new
Stay
game.
diligent
Well,
for
first we're gonna do
troll
a demo of Street
activity,
Fighter 6,
man.
then we're doing a
See
new game, and
something,
then
say
we do
something.
Star
It's
Wars
literally
game.
like 28
And then
days
we've got
later.
special React events.
They're
So I'm
living through
literally
a
not
zombie
gonna play
apocalypse
Elden
right
Ring
now.
until the
If
end
you're
of next
bit,
week, if
tell
at all.
Phil.
So I figured that's why let's do 3 straight days of it this
He's
week.
gonna put you
Get
down with a
lot in,
hatchet,
so people
just
aren't,
like he
starving
did
for it
his
next
buddy
week,
T.
Okay? So that's tomorrow's main stream. Now, what we need to figure out tomorrow night, the late night stream on Tuesday, is what we're doing. We have 3 options. Option number 1, another late night stream of Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. And if we do that tomorrow night, we're likely going to maybe do one more story mission. And then we're
What
gonna go
I
into the
could only
Shivering Isles
describe as a
DLC.
bot
It's now
comment.
officially installed.
Saw
I know how to
demise
access
in
it.
his chat
I'm excited
says,
for it.
I love chill
You guys think it's one of
vibes.
the best DLCs ever.
I
I'm
love
down
chill
for that.
vibes.
We could do that.
This is one of those comments
Option
you would
number
see on
2
a
would be another
lo-fi
Final
beats
Fantasy
the study
V,
radio
Pixel
at like
Remaster
3
stream.
a.m.
So we'll do 2 straight.
Yeah,
Good progress.
I love chill vibes.
Yeah, I'm loving the Pixel Remaster streams. Or we could do a tier maker stream. Now, we kind of talked about this over the course of the last few days, and it seems like the impression is among the audience that maybe we shouldn't do that. That maybe we should save tier maker to be a little bit more special. I just did a tier maker stream last week.
Every day he
It was
talks
a
about
2-hour
this in this
session.
exact same way.
It got great views.
Did
on
you
PS
finally
Reacts,
determine
and
if you
people
want
were
to
like,
save
"Yeah,
it up
maybe
so it's
save
special,
a
or you
tier
want to
maker
do it
for
more
next
often?
time, like maybe next
Are
week or
we
maybe
gonna
the week
finally
after
get to
early
some
on,
conclusion?
For variety purposes, and that way you're not doing it too often.
God
You won't
damn.
feel like it's not special. So I'm almost of that impression. Unless you guys can convince me otherwise today that we should do a tier maker tomorrow, I'm thinking maybe we should stop it. Right now, I can tell you this. The people in the chat seem to be of a collective mind to do Oblivion tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at
4
this.
people
Mishael,
in chat said it,
Mercado,
but nobody
Audio
else said
Object,
something
Varda,
else, so
Red,
I guess
That's
so.
5 in a row all said do Oblivion, do Oblivion, do Oblivion. They feel like Oblivion would make sense.
Yeah, bro, you
Okay.
just bought
Now,
the,
other people are like, yeah,
the
don't overdo tier
DLC for
making.
it.
Golva says, do Oblivion. Mike, Oblivion. Jack the Ripper, Oblivion. Willow, Oblivion. Life for Soul, Oblivion. Drewski, Oblivion. Ted Turd, Oblivion. You want Oblivion tomorrow night? Jace, Oblivion. All right.
I actually think he was talking
This is
about
good.
K
This makes it easy
Styles
for me.
in this
Based on
rant,
the
because K
overwhelming
Styles
feedback
is
I'm
a
getting,
pay pig of his that was going back and forth on Twitter
right
with
now for
some
you guys,
detractor I saw.
I think we will do
And it
Oblivion
was
tomorrow.
the generic
Now
one.
let's just set it. Let's hammer it.
It
in.
was literally the
Set it in
generic
stone.
back and forth. I've seen
Oblivion
this like
tomorrow night,
1,000 times.
And we will begin.
You
shipping
already know
rounds at
what,
some point during that
the
stream.
both messages are gonna
Good
be.
stuff. Hopefully that'll get some people excited to tune
So
into the
yeah,
stream.
and then
We
he
haven't
came back
really
to
put
Phil.
in
It's like,
since
Phil,
we are apparently doing. what people are saying
they're
is arguably
harassing
the best
me.
Bethesda
I put my name in my
DLC
Twitter, and
ever.
they
I
look
don't
me
know,
up in
I
real
hate it,
life, and
but
they know my
that's
name.
That's a
which
tall
is
order.
also my
You know,
Twitter handle.
Bethesda DLCs usually are
Help.
quite good. Take a look at all the ones for Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim. Those are good
I'm also like
DLCs.
very curious
So I'm
about
excited
what
if
kind
you
of
guys don't
emails
think
he
the
gets
best one.
behind the
That's kinda
scenes, because you know he
interesting.
gets one of those spoiled dents that give him a lot of money to just send him random
Okay, so
emails.
today,
It's like,
Elden
Phil,
Ring and Final
my
Fantasy V
grandma
Pixel
died. I'm
Remastered
really
tomorrow.
sad, and I'm
Elden Ring
playing
and Oblivion.
Persona 5.
I'm all for
Do you
streaming
want
on
to chat?
If all goes according to plan, this Wednesday.
And like, you know, he opens
Wednesday
this
for
shit
me and my
up at
wife. We
like
have a lot of
2
things we
a.m.
need to
He's
do. We're
drunk.
supposed to do half of them
Doesn't
last
give a
week. We didn't
fuck.
do them.
Oh my god,
So
I'm
it's gonna be a
sorry,
crazy day, but
Kagome,
hopefully
that
good
your grandma
I come back on
died.
Thursday.
But Persona 5
It's going
has
to be
some really good
Street Fighter
music.
6
And this reminds me of when my aunt
World
died. You know, my aunt
demo.
that
What
lived
is
in,
it?
in
Well,
my
it's gonna be
condo.
releasing on Xbox consoles on Wednesday. I won't be here. So Thursday, here's what we're doing. First things first, we're going to take a good chunk of time to make my character. This is going to be the avatar that I'm going to be using in the game for the
Yeah, big
World
ups
Tour
to
mode,
Joe King
to do
V1 for the
combat,
sub.
but also in the battle hub of the game once the full game launches to play multiplayer. This is an avatar that I likely will be seeing if I play this game at length for years and years. So I want to make a good avatar. Not like the first time when I did it in the beta, you know, months and months ago. I rushed through it and made a hideous avatar on purpose because I thought, let's just do it a funny one.
He's
But now I
actually like
kinda wanna make a
closer
serious
to
one
like
that
an
maybe people
OnlyFans
kind of like
girl
me.
than he
Alright.
is to
So,
what
I'm
he
gonna try to make
actually
a real
pretends
Street
to
Fighter
be
6
and
version
LARPs
of me
as he
in the
is.
game.
Especially with those like
First thing
behind the
on
scenes
Thursday.
correspondence
Then we're
with
gonna jump
people.
into the demo.
Where you
From what
gotta
I
pretend like he
understand,
likes
there's only
them because
about
they
1
give
hour
him
of
money.
content in the demo,
And
you
he
keep
gotta
playing
make
if it's
those
very
private
competitive, because
Patreon
you don't.
videos because they give him
So
money.
it's just a taste of what
And
the
they
demo
think
will
that
be.
that he's
That's
kind of a
fine.
friend to
Figure
them
maybe
because
spend like
he's
a half an hour,
nice
40
and he's
minutes
not
making the
nice to
avatar,
a lot of
maybe
people in
longer.
his
I guess you can
chat.
see how detailed it is.
So they think
And
like
then
the
we spend about an
Snorlax
hour
King.
playing the
He was
game
trying to
itself.
buy Phil
And
friendship.
then if there's still extra time, maybe do
And
Q&A after.
at some
or
point they realize, just like an OnlyFans
talk about
simp
what we saw
would
from
realize,
there,
this
right?
girl doesn't
Chat,
actually
do
care
not
about
attack
me
my
at all,
cat. Do not
and
attack
she
my
just
cat.
responds to my messages so I can keep wailing.
That was nice. He listened to me.
But yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. Our main stream on Thursday, the Street Fighter 6 World Tour.
And apparently,
demo.
like the other
Give it a
day,
good
he
shot.
made like an hour and a half video for Slayer, one of
Then
those
on
Patreon
Thursday
stuff.
night,
Because Slayer
we'll do it
uploaded
on
like an
Wednesday
hour and a
tomorrow,
half
so tomorrow
fucking
we'll do
video
Oblivion.
about
Sounds like Thursday
K-pop
night
and
will be
stuff
Final
like that.
Fantasy V
Which is
Pixel
pretty
Remastered.
weird.
Friday, which would be
Way longer than usual.
28th?
Maybe he gave him
Yes.
like
Friday the 28th.
an
the
extra
entire
tip.
Day, we're going to be playing Star
One
Wars
rainbow once gave me
Jedi
Garrett
Survivor.
and then
This is
died
the
after
brand new
moving
Star
into
Wars
Moon
game, the
Condo,
sequel
but before
to
she
Jedi
paid
Fallen
rent.
Order a few years
Yeah,
ago.
dude, that fucking bitch. Should have paid her rent before she passed away.
Dark Souls style game.
Should have
liked that
left
game.
him a massive inheritance because he let her stay in the condo.
That this coming Friday. And I'm playing it all day long.
Fucking idiot.
Both the first don't
Big ups,
you
Black
like that
Mage.
wire. Both the first and
Bro,
second
kick
stream.
this bitch out of the
5+
office at this
hours
point.
of Jedi
You're getting
gameplay.
distracted by Jasper every 20 seconds.
Alright?
And this stream
Then
is like
on
distracted enough.
Saturday. DSP versus the internet.
Now we're talking
My
about
weekly
Saturday.
react show
Today
where
is
I react to
Monday,
clips
by
that
the way.
members submit.
Monday.
Big update, guys.
The
if you're a member over on
First
DSP Reacts,
business day
guess
of the
what?
week. Saturday
Fred
is after the
live.
last business
You're
day
gonna
of the
post
week.
up your videos for the week.
Just to put that
So
into
if you're a channel
perspective
member
for
and
you.
you want a chance to watch your videos watched on that show, please submit your videos as soon as possible. I can already tell you there's probably about 30, 40 videos. You want me to check? Jasper, please don't bite this. I just said don't do that. Do not do that. Leave it alone. Let's check. I'm actually very curious how many people have submitted videos.
And this is
on
like,
DSP Reacts
I'm
up
starting to think this is one of those things where he's like, look, I'm doing work. I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna like look up something. I'm doing
My browser
stuff.
restarted.
But
You
it's
know what?
also like the actual intent behind it is to
restarted.
waste your time.
Problems being
Because he could look this up anytime.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how many videos there are. The information that you get from that doesn't mean anything to the podcast he's doing right now. You can just tell him, hey, yeah, there's a bunch of videos, so make sure to go post up.
Here we go.
And that could have been like a 10-second segment. Actually, 10 seconds.
What is this?
But no, now we gotta open a new tab. We gotta be confused.
This is what I wanted. I gotta load the channel.
Of course, load the channel.
Nominated videos already.
It's really hard.
Because I've been like non-stop approving video nominations overnight. Because remember, I approve all comments on my channels. Here we go. So far, there have been 5 Ultra members who have posted up a video. So we have 5 videos we're guaranteed to watch on Saturday from Ultra level members of the channel. So far, 1 person has posted up some Q&A questions. Those are super level members. And 30 different posts have already been made from standard members. 30 posts. So that means if each person posted 1 to 2 videos, it's anywhere from 30 to 60 videos have already been nominated for the show.
Okay. That you're gonna watch 20 seconds of.
13 hours ago when I posted up.
And again, man, make them be maximum 2 minutes long, so you can watch everybody's video, and the members' videos can be 5 minutes. No, not the members, but the Ultra members can be up to 5 minutes. That makes sense.
Post up over on DSP Reacts on those community
It's so much easier.
And
it's so much easier.
Get that going, all right?
But no, I'm gonna watch a minute and a half of a 15-minute video and tell you that it sucks. And skip through it and tell you I don't understand anything.
Saturday night will be more Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So that means within the first 2 days of Jedi Survivor being out, we're going to be playing 7-8 hours of gameplay. Okay? Sunday, April 30th, the final day of April, is something special. It is my monthly long-form React event on DSP Reacts. And for the first time ever, we're not doing drama. The last 2 months, we did 2 kind of downfall.
You don't bother. That's why. You don't bother submitting anything.
Instead of doing that kind of stuff.
I mean, if you fall for this scam, you're genuinely stupid. But if you're a DSP member in the first place, you're genuinely stupid. I'm not even going to try and change their minds. I'm just going to call them stupid.
The Fallout 76 video. The Firefest video.
And now we're talking about the same thing we talked about yesterday. But yesterday, he actually pulled up the channel on his phone and scrolled through a bunch of the videos.
So those are 5.
And said he doesn't know what anything is about.
Subject matters.
And then ranted about Bed Bath & Beyond for like 10-15 minutes. That was like a very sizable chunk of the stream.
What's the first one that I reacted to? Each video is roughly anywhere from 25 to 50 minutes long. Considering that my reacts take a while to react to stuff, you know, maybe we'll get through 2-3 videos, maybe 4, but it really depends on which ones you got.
Might have been more than 15 minutes.
Ones, then probably we'll have less, but depends on what you vote for.
I'm just trying to be realistic, because usually I would say like 40 minutes, and that obviously is not true.
Reacting to on the stream. There's also going to be a meal during that thing, so another Feasting with Phil episode. Not sure what it'll be yet. My wife and I will talk about that and try to figure it out. We'll have a good feast.
Why does she have any kind of input on this? It's just you're asking her what she wants to eat.
It's going to be very, very fun, I feel. A great event and no nonsensical drama. It's going to be more funny documentary style stuff. Okay? So, cool.
But isn't the nonsensical drama the shit you like doing the most? That's why you do it the most?
Monday, Tuesday,
but no, when he does the drama shit, is his fans want it. But why do your fans want the drama shit? Didn't you tell them for years and years and years how bad drama is and that it hurts people and that it's shitty content that they shouldn't care about, and they end up liking drama again? It's almost like you're all about the drama. The only thing interesting about you is the drama. And that's why even people who like you want you to talk about drama.
A picture of someone really disgusting.
And there's someone disgusting.
Here, let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Who is disgusting? Is he looking at a mirror right now? Hello?
It's also a relatively new
Dave
channel too, huh?
Oh, and he's sniping people, yeah. He's opening up their accounts. Oh, let's see when this channel was made. Look at this fucking idiot.
Sorry about being derailed here, guys.
Yeah, why? We're not addressing drama?
The guy literally just admitted publicly, yes, he's made a profile that takes the information from a mass murdering cult leader.
Oh, it's Rodney Koresh.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job.
And yeah, I mean, it was a pretty obvious troll. I'm kind of surprised it took him that long.
What I'm thinking is Monday, May 1st, we'll probably do more Jedi Survivor and Oblivion.
He took the information from a famous cult leader.
Jedi Survivor so much.
Who, Dave?
You want more of it?
Dave Koresh?
Take a break from it and actually have a day where we return back to Elden Ring.
This is Dave Burnell, dude. You're on the wrong stream.
Master or whatever.
Yeah, that's the Waco guy.
We'll see. But basically, this week is going to be good. Street Fighter 6 beta, right? New Star Wars game, lots of gameplay of it. special React event and special React content over the weekend, and then, you know, some pretty solid gameplay to end the week. Pretty exciting stuff. All right, so I hope this sounds good to you. I hope that you're excited for it like I am. And should be a good time this week coming up. All right. Of course, May is jam-packed. We got Redfall right at the beginning of the month. We've got Zelda in the middle of the month. We've actually got a lot near the end of the month. And of course, I'll still be playing.
He's so hyped for Redfall.
Dark Souls. I'll still be playing Elden Ring.
Very nice.
I'll still be doing all this other stuff. So should be a good time. Should be a great month coming up of May and June. Should be great gameplay content months for everybody. Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna dislike the game, but he's gonna kiss its ass because it's gonna get him tips and it's a new
The next
game.
thing we have to tackle.
Because it looks like a game that he wouldn't like, man. It looks like a game that's not very good.
What do you guys want to see for a special event here on DSP Gaming around mid to late May? The way that I've spanned these special events out, because now, by the way, for clarification purposes, special events here on the channel,
fancy boy, fancy talk boy,
correct? It used to be, oh, we hit like a certain number of members this month, we gain 100.
Oh, now he's mocking himself from 2 months ago.
And you did, I beg for members and I'm pushy. No, we don't need to do this anymore. I was a fucking idiot back then. I'm not the same person.
Rather than having to tie them to any kind of support goal. What I tried to do instead for the last month and a half, 2 months is let's do daily goals instead. So for example, today we're at 583 members. Can we hit 590 by the end of the day? If we do, great. If not, it's not the end of the world, but it would be great if we could, and that would help the channel. What I'm finding is these daily goals work. People are motivated to try to support the channel as long as those goals are kind of small and reachable.
So he took away the actual reward?
Members to hit a goal to do a marathon this month. You don't even know what it is.
This fucking sucks.
So I think this has been working out. I like the way we're doing this, and I hope that you guys are enjoying this. So what I would like to say is, we're not tying anything to the goals anymore, all right? We're just not. Instead, we're just going to do these special events, all right? Which I'm totally for. But then the question is, what do we want the special events to be? 2 months ago, it was a Super Bowl event.
He didn't ban him because his name was Koresh. He banned him because he was trolling. The dude was like sneak dissing, and it was pretty obvious. I mean, there's just some trolls that you can just tell. They don't blend in very well.
It was a good variety stream. We didn't even do any.
Like, if you want to be an actual, like a deep cover LARPer, you need to stay in chat for a while and actually act like a den without dissing. And it's a process.
So this next one.
So you need to actually sit there, pretend like you're liking what you see, so he can see your name in chat and he can think you're a normal guy.
What do we want
and then gradually you start
what
dissing.
Things are going on in mid to late May. Well, it'll be spring.
But you can't just show someday and be like,
at the end of May,
gout.
Gaming event to Memorial Day. It's more of a day of remembrance for those who have given the ultimate sacrifice to keep the United States free. So I don't think we want to do that. You know, like I don't think there's anything seasonal that we can really do. You know, people have come up with some different ideas. First of all, one idea I had for an event in February that didn't happen was going to be the Retro Games Challenge. What this was going to be was a special stream where I challenged myself to play.
It didn't happen because people didn't hit the goal, by the way.
Finally beat Ninja Gaiden 1.
And then after that, he took the goal away in February.
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but play it arcade level, you know, against the arcade.
He didn't hit the goal once and turned it off.
The highest level.
Like, I guess we'll never hitting it again.
You guys pick the character I try to beat it with, and you try to challenge me to beat it within a certain amount of continues or a certain amount of whatever, and it adds a challenge and it adds like, wow.
Hold on. You missed the you missed the part where they promise you money, and that's the actual challenge.
Okay. That was just a couple of the ideas. You know, we already had that idea going, and it's like we could do that again easily. Okay. Now someone said, what about an entire tier maker stream? I mean, I'm against that, and the reason is when I'm doing tier maker, I literally have to be talking every moment, right? Like, just look at the 2.5 hour tier maker stream I did last week for the fast food chains. It was very fun. By the time that tier maker stream was done, my throat was shot. I just talked for 3 hours straight, and I was exhausted. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even take a break or nothing. I just kept going and going. So I don't think that a whole day of that makes sense. Maybe a couple hours at a time, but definitely not.
Are you serious? You don't even talk that much when you play video games, dude. Come on.
Maybe we do a variety stream. How about we do some of these ideas together? What if we do the Super Turbo Challenge as a segment for like an hour or two, if that, then we do a tier maker, a special tier maker during that event, right? And then maybe we do something else. Why not do variety? Because again, by the way, I'll probably be doing a meal during that event.
And
So
a
here's the
meal.
thing.
Okay, so
If
it's
we
it's
split
just
it
his
up,
birthday stream
we do
again.
variety. And now
Except
there's
it's not his
content for both
special day
YouTube
anymore.
channels,
It's just a
right?
random
Any
day.
gameplay I do is a gameplay event for DSP Gaming. Any tier maker I do is a special video for DSP Reacts.
It's
The
literally
food
like
is DSP
SmackDown
Reacts.
and Raw,
The
man.
podcast
This
will be
dude is so
DSP Gaming,
obnoxious
you
with
see?
this
So,
brand split. Just
I
make
think
the
if
videos.
we
Stop
split it
talking
up
about
into a
making the
variety,
videos. Just
special
make
stream,
them.
That's better than making it just one theme. You know what I'm saying?
This is the type of shit
do you
you
guys
think
think?
in
Does
your
that sound
brain
good?
and you
If you
contemplate.
guys have ideas,
And then when you're ready
I'm
with like
down for any
an
idea. One of the
actual
other ideas
suggestion, you
people
bring
say
it up,
is
and then you
maybe do a
discuss it.
run, like for example,
Not just I
play Dark
wonder
Souls
like what I
Remastered.
can
When
do.
you play it, it's
Oh,
a
I
run
wonder
with
if
a
I
very
could do
specific
this. This is like
criteria,
thinking
you
out
have to
loud
actually
segment.
Try to do it at 0 soul level. You can never level up, but I use your advice to go through the game and find
Of
ways to make
course.
my character
Hand
more
hold
powerful
my
without
brain.
ever leveling up. That could be interesting. I've never tried anything like that before, and since I would start gameplay around noonish and it would go to 7, 8, it'd be like 8 hours of gameplay. Maybe with, an hour split out of there for food or whatever. But how far can I get in a Dark Souls remastered, underpowered run? Something like that. Here's the thing. I don't think that's going to work in May. Why? Because I'm already going to be coming off of playing Jedi Survivor, and I'm already going to be playing Elden Ring. I don't think a third FromSoft style game is going to work. I think that's a good idea for an event later this year. I'd be totally down for an event like that later this year. Okay? So I don't think that would work for May, but maybe over the summer, right? Something different.
Man, just have I don't know, man. Just
JDTV
play
is
some
all over the
games
Street Fighter
or
event.
something.
He says, do a Street Fighter event. I'd love to see you play old Street Fighter games.
event.
There's one game where you can get to the secret boss if every fight is perfected. I mean, I'd have to look into the criteria. I think Super Turbo, you get Akuma. The problem is, if you lose to Akuma once, you never get to rematch him. You have to start the whole game over. That's really stupid, I know, but that's how it was, so... I don't know. Like, what if we did Level 1 podcast, right?
Now we're
There's
booking
Super
the
Turbo
card
Challenge
for
event
WrestleMania, bro.
Where for like an hour, 2 hours, I play through Super Turbo Price difficulty. You pick the character and criteria, and I do that for a while. Then we take a break. Then we do a tier maker, and it could be Street Fighter related or not. It could be any kind of a tier maker. Then we have a meal, right? Then after the meal, we have another segment of maybe another game, and then that's the finale. Like, that could be a fun day of variety stuff here on the channel.
Okay.
Right? I think that would be
sure.
good.
Great. Lock in it. We're doing
consider-
it.
This is actually
Next
our
topic,
first
please.
initial discussion where we're actually coming up with stuff. Sounds good.
Sounds
Let's continue
good.
this discussion. I'm not saying this is what we have to lock in.
So okay, let's stop
But
talking
now that
about
you've
this
heard this initial
today,
discussion,
and we're gonna
is
talk
this
about
something that
this
you would like
tomorrow
to do?
instead.
Saying like,
Bruh.
mid to late. This would be mid to late May, to be clear. It would be mid to late May.
We're gonna talk about it for another almost a month. Until it actually happens, and then once we decide what it's gonna be, he's gonna promoting it every single
I would
day.
consider doing a Soul Level 1 Dark Souls run, but we're not doing it in May because I'm already playing 2 games that are from soft style. I'm not doing it at the same time.
Yeah, shit on this guy. Tell him. Tell him, Phil.
Super Mario Odyssey and Super Mario 3, but someone wants me to do a challenge run in Super Mario Sunshine. Let's do it. Like,
Yeah,
no.
tell him to go fuck
No, I'm not
himself.
stupid.
He's only
We're
a
not doing
member,
it.
dude. Come on,
What
shit
you're
on
asking
him.
for isn't going to make it happen now, so just stop with that.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I think we should do it over the summer.
Tell him he's an idiot.
I'll be done with Jedi
Tell him.
Survivor. Likely be done with my second run of Elden Ring. We can
Eat
do
his
it
ass.
later on this year. Fair enough? Thank you. Please don't be overbearing and keep asking for it now because it's just going to piss me off.
Oh, he's so fucking toxic, man. Such a cunt.
All right. Oh, my nose itches.
Hey, Bam Margera is fleeing from the cops. What?
Okay, so anyway, that's my initial idea.
Big ups,
for a
I guess.
special event
Is he
in
on
May
a
to late May.
skateboard?
You know what also why that would be cool?
He was in one of
Because
those Tony
Street Fighter
Hawk
6
games.
comes out June 2nd. So playing some Street Fighter stuff mid to late May as a way to hype up Street Fighter 6. That it could be like the Street Fighter 6 hype event. Super Turbo, maybe a Street Fighter tier maker ranking.
Oh, the dude is talking back to him now.
Actually,
If you didn't know which guy it was Haldol in chat. So instead, we'll watch a Street Fighter 2 for the 9,999th time.
All right. Well, anyway,
You should ban him, Phil. Ban this asshole. How dare he talk back to you? You're the guy running the stream.
That would be neat.
Except when everybody else is running your stream for you.
Remember, I have the Capcom 30th anniversary collection. I could go through that collection and play
Ban his
other games,
ass.
challenge runs as well.
Fuck his
Doesn't have to be
ass.
Super Turbo.
Fuck his
There's all the
mom.
versions of Street Fighter 2. There's Street Fighter 3 Third
Suck a
Strike.
dog off.
There's,
Suck a dog off.
The Alpha series. We could do other series as well. That'd be kind of neat, maybe. Right?
People in his chat having like the dumbest
Okay,
suggestions.
all
They'd be
right,
like,
here we go. Street Fighter hype event sometime in May. Let's talk more about it and try to solidify more ideas around it. I think this is a good idea. Okay. JDTV says, what about cosplaying? You mean like wearing the Ken wig?
Hey, man, I want you to suck a dog off.
Which people have been asking me for ever since October when I dressed up
If
as
you're gonna
Ken
do it,
for Halloween.
Please do it, dummy. Please.
There you go.
The Karen wig.
I should eat blue Jello with Cool Whip because it looks like a Hadouken. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait,
Hold
what?
the phone. Oh my God, I just got a great idea. Are you guys ready for this? Give me a second. Are you ready? I just had a eureka moment. You ready? I'll be right back.
This is about to be the stupidest shit you've ever seen in your life. I promise you. It's gonna be the dumbest shit ever. He was so proud of himself. It's like a little child that went to the actual potty for the first time by themselves. I did it, Mommy. I did it. I had a eureka moment.
The champ is here.
The champ is gone, though. He's not here right now. Thanks, Derek.
What a story, Mark.
What are we listening to right now? Is he playing with Jasper? What is he actually doing?
Jasper's all excited too.
Yeah, Jasper is hyped
all
as
excited
fuck.
at my eureka moment. Ladies and gentlemen, during the Street Fighter hype event that we're going to do in mid to late May, I'm going to taste test cooking ideas from the Street Fighter cookbook that was donated to me by the Dutch brothers. My wife will make items.
He's gonna get his bitch to make it.
And I will eat them live on the stream and taste test
My
them, 'cause
wife
they're
will
probably not
make
all going to
them.
be good. Some of them will probably be shit.
Oh, he's gonna get his wife. Oh yeah, and they're gonna be shit because
different foods
that's
and
what the
things.
cookbook said,
my wife will
and not
probably
because
make
his
2 or
wife
3
is
of
bad
these,
at cooking,
and
bro.
I'll try them live on the stream.
Godlike.
That would be a cool, man.
Godlike.
And
I'll get my wife to
Street
make
Fighter
them,
themed
you
game that
idiots.
would be. Play 1 or 2 retro.
He's just gonna sit here, play video games, and eat.
You pick the characters. A Street Fighter tier list event.
This is like when your mom makes you pizza rolls and brings them to you when you're playing Fortnite with your buddies. Except he got no friends.
Wow. See, this is what I mean. Do you guys understand why I love being an interactive streamer with you guys?
What? Because you get to live up your childhood? This is some like kiddie shit, man.
Can I still do the Hadouken Jello? Maybe. That'll be the dessert, Hadouken Jello. Here, I'll give you guys some ideas.
This reminds me when I said pizza rolls.
I'm just gonna flip the 3 random pages. Page number
when
1.
The pizza rolls are done.
Smash burgers? Are you
when your
shitting
pizza
me?
rolls are done.
Poison's smash burger.
Oh no!
Poison.
I forgot he said the fucking N-word in this, bro. Smash burgers.
That's number 1. I'm not saying we're gonna do that one. Maybe we'll go through the recipe book and pick some of these out. Number 2.
Beat the crap out of his brother and then threatened to put a bullet in the heads of his whole
What?
This was more interesting than Pig. Sorry.
Wow, goddamn. He's having a spiraling moment, dude. Crazy.
I have no idea what this is.
So now we're just reading from a book, and it's amazing. He was so proud of himself.
Remember, his wife
Fei
isn't a
Long's
part of his content.
Bolo Bao.
Yeah, but she's supporting behind the streams. She's helping out. He's gonna get her to make him some shit, and it's gonna be nasty, and he's gonna hate it.
What's in it?
And it's gonna be because that's what the recipe said.
It's just a baked good.
A baked
It's a
good.
baked good that has vanilla and cinnamon and seasoning and stuff on it. So that's like a dessert almost. Bolo bao. Okay?
Oh, it's a bao.
So, there you go.
It's like a bun with stuff in it.
I'll look up jury for Jade and see what jury has here. Oh my god, I can't even pronounce them. Are you kidding me? I can't pronounce
Because they're in Russian.
Hold on.
Also, the name is not jury, but okay. You're just an American.
What the How do you
Man, look at that hair. He got like 5.
Good luck pronouncing
fucking
jury's recipe.
strands.
There it is.
Okay, this is getting clipped.
Okay. So anyway.
Cat, I will marry and take care of you if you slip a little something.
Pretty good
something.
idea, huh?
Think
This would
about
give
it.
my wife something to do
Please,
too.
Queen
So
of
it's
Games,
exciting she can
take
be
one
part
for
of
the
event
team.
by
Please,
baking
Mary
or
Cat.
cooking
Offer her a better
some of
living
these things
situation.
to try
Please.
live on the stream. I'll ask her if she wants to do maybe 2 or 3 of them. She's wanted to make things out of this cookbook.
Oh, she actually wanted to do
Forgetting
it.
about it, but she's really wanted.
But
to
now
try
we gotta
things out here.
monetize it, so
This
I'll
would
let
give
her do it.
incentive to do it.
Since I can make money
So
off of
she'd
it.
actually be a
You
part of
guys,
it,
I'm
which
so
is pretty neat,
clever.
huh? Okay, so yes, let's do it. Let's lock it in. Let's say that in mid to late May, the special marathon event will be the Hype to Street Fighter 6 Special Day event. We'll think of a better name for it, but basically that's the point.
He hates hype, by the way.
Hyping up the release of Street
He
Fighter 6
despises
the
hype.
first week of June. It's going to be me doing retro.
You can look up probably like 10
runs
rants of
classic
him
Street
ranting
Fighter
about
games
how
on the
much
Street Fighter
hype
30th Anniversary
sucks.
Collection. You guys pick the characters live. You vote on what character you want to see me use in it.
No, it's like, dude, hype, hype, hype. Street Fighter's coming out, hype.
We'll likely rank either Street Fighter games, or we'll rank Street Fighter characters, or both. Okay?
Both.
We'll have a special segment where I try out Street
He
Fighter.
puts the
finger
L
foods.
in both.
I will also
He puts the
order
L
a
in
free meal
everything
at some
because
point
he
during the
just
day
has a
to
lot
eat
of
live
them.
on stream.
He needs to give them away.
Yeah, this sounds like a good event, doesn't it? Right? Because what we could probably do is we'll start off with one game, then do a tier maker, then do a meal, then do finger foods, or then do a meal, then do another game, then do this at the end, the finger foods. We'll see. All right. What game would I play at the end? No, it would be from the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. The 30th Anniversary Collection has all versions of Street Fighter 2, all versions of Street Fighter Alpha, all versions of Street Fighter 3, all included, but only arcade modes. It only has online modes for 4 of them, but it allows you to play the arcade modes of all of them. So I could literally play all the classic Street Fighter games, and we could choose which ones you want at the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, it also irritates me when it says meals about everything.
Go to you want to see Street Fighter 3? I could try the hardest mode of Street Fighter 3, and you pick the characters. That could be pretty neat.
Okay, man.
And
Okay.
that's a great way to hype up Street Fighter 6. Name me another way you could hype up Street Fighter 6 better than that, right? Pretty neat. There you go. If you even wanted, I think I'd have to double check this. I think
We're still on the schedule segment, by the way. It's been
and I could play it on
almost a solid hour, 53 minutes.
on the PS5.
We had a PSA about trolls harassing his dents, and then everything else is just schedule. Literally, he's mastered it. This is the one thing he's good at.
I bought
his schedule.
Street Fighter 4.
And then he's gonna beg. He's gonna have a big begging segment, and then he's gonna go into Q&A and reading shoutouts.
Here, let me see.
It's actually incredible. He's done it, dude. He's mastered it.
Shit.
And now we're just on the PlayStation dashboard. We're fucking around. Literally. Literally.
Yes, I have it. Ultra Street Fighter 4. I have.
Whoa,
it
that's awesome,
in my
Phil.
library. I could download it right now if I wanted.
Wow. Why didn't you check this when you're not wasting
So
anybody
I could
else's
do
time?
Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4, and if you even really wanted me to torture myself, I could do an arcade run of Street Fighter 5. I could do one of each of the major installments of Street Fighter during this event and see how, how I could do in them. Like, right? I could do literally every one of them.
Hey, big ups for the sub, Amon Plays.
Now we're talking, right? Anyway, I'm sure we're going to talk more about this event and formulate it more over the next few weeks, okay? But I think this is an absolutely great idea.
So this, like...
It's totally perfect
this,
to do it. To build a
all
Street
of this
Fighter
segment
6.
was
It makes
to
a lot
pitch
of
an
sense.
event, an idea for an event. And now, from now on, we're going to talk about it every single day. In basically the same way, but we're going to add
Still, I think people are
2% more knowledge.
related right before Street Fighter 6. It makes sense. This is cool.
Yeah, he talks about his schedule literally every day.
Now we know
That's
what we're
just
doing, and
how
I'm
life is.
excited. This is going to be a fun event. Street Fighter is my thing.
Yesterday, Saturday, and it's going to be a great event.
Okay. All right, guys. I'll probably bring this back downstairs in a few minutes. My wife will probably look through here and
Why do you
find some
need to
interesting
get
things.
this back
There's
downstairs
ton
in
of
a few
recipes
minutes?
in this book.
You're
I
at
know
work right
exaggeration.
now,
There
Phil.
are.
You're working. You couldn't pick up the phone for Keemstar, but we're going to go and leave a book where you took
Holy
it.
shit.
We're really going to do this.
This has got to be about 40 recipes.
Okay.
At least, if not more. So, look into it. That'll be pretty
You
exciting.
can probably
huh?
find a PDF of it.
Various Street Fighter themed foods.
Foods. Meals.
Good stuff, my friends. Great idea. Thanks for helping me work that one out. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So that's coming up now in May. And now I'm actually stoked. I'm legitimately excited for this event. Thank you.
He's gonna eat food and play video games. It's like he's a child again.
We'll see, Mishael.
His mommy is gonna make him
some more
food.
of the gin, the Norwegian gin. I had like maybe 2 drinks of Norwegian gin since last we had a marathon. So
2 drinks, which means
like
2 sessions of drinking.
Left.
That's what it
I'll
means.
drink more of it between now and then. I guess we'll see.
Former alcoholic, by the way. He just drinks casually now, like all the former addicts that casually indulge in their addictions.
We're good. What we're gonna do now, guys?
It's just the thing that happens.
And we're gonna do some Q&A, and that's the show.
There we go. There we go. Q&A.
covered our major
Schedule
topics that we needed to cover today,
Q&A.
and we determined what we
Bang.
needed to determine.
That's it. Print
There
it.
is no
It's
gaming news
done.
today. I checked. Nothing really going on.
We
in the
wasted
world of
enough
gaming today.
time. We can just get
events
right
or
into
anything
it.
that I saw, at least in my feeds. So nothing going on there. Okay. So, our first contribution on the YouTube side is from Michael Cortez, who did a super chat, and he said, "Pop." I have absolutely no idea what that meant. But thank you, Michael, for the super chat. You're the first.
Shout out to Pop Smoke. That's what it meant.
Okay. Then. It looks like I may have gotten a couple of tips. First of all, it looks like there was a tip earlier this morning. And this is from Slayer. So Slayer had sent me some pictures of the meal that he ate.
Yeah, you
during
see?
his celebration after Ramadan.
Like I
had
told
ended. He
you
fasted for a
earlier,
whole
he
month
gets like these
for
weird
his
dudes
religious
pretending,
beliefs of
thinking
Ramadan.
that they're his
After that was done,
friends,
then he
sending
kinda
him food
pigged out,
pics.
which is kind of not, cool to have a nice celebration.
Like actually people giving him money to feel like they have a friend.
really
And
good.
he
I had a
just
chance to
goes
honestly
at
show
him
the cat,
and
I
looks
had
at
to
him in the
show
middle
it.
of the night when he's drunk.
It looked really nice. You know me. I'm into food. I like cultural stuff from all around the world.
He's into food.
Slayer, thank you for sending me those pictures. I really
Slayer
appreciate
is like a massive
And
cuck.
like I said,
You
I
should
am gonna
touch
share
some
that with
grass.
my wife when I get a chance. I haven't had a chance yet. I just kept forgetting, basically. I've had it for a few days, and I just keep forgetting to show it to her.
Yeah.
So thank you,
Look,
Slayer, for
honey,
that.
this
Yes,
is
I
what
did enjoy
Slayer
seeing
had, my friend. You know my friend Slayer?
Mike, what are you talking about? I can't say Ramadan. What are you talking about? This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
He's trolling, dude. His name is literally Mike Literis.
Let's continue.
What do you think, dumbass?
Okay. So here we go. Now I have a $1 tip from a troll who I'm ignoring. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, you didn't ignore him though. You just announced announced you got trolled.
All right. So that's what we've got so far.
And you read the message. That's the whole point.
Anyway, I'll give you a shout out. Obviously, ample opportunity to get up on the leaderboard today, considering the fact that only 1 super chat and 1 tip. But thank you all. Great ways to support the stream today. Liking it. Likes on this stream help for engagement. Lets more people know I'm streaming and find me to play Elden Ring. So please like the stream if you've enjoyed it so far today.
Let's get to the combo. Come on. I want to sing along.
Outside of that,
yeah. Let's go.
Super chat, super
stickers, membership, gifted memberships, and
all
tips.
appreciated.
I couldn't do it fast enough, dude. This guy
Today,
sucks.
If you can, there's been a few days of slower
He got
tips, but
$30
keep egg.
and was
great.
told not
Super
to
chats and
count it
memberships,
until
everything has
today's
been really
stream.
good this week.
Let's
So I'm
see
not
if he pulls
complaining.
off
I'm saying
another
it's kind of
Kirby
been
scam.
disproportionate.
I'm thinking he's gonna forget.
Tips are something that I actually use to kind of.
And he said it was slow, but the overall support has been good. Whatever the fuck that means.
Have a meal out with my wife once a week.
And when the tips are low, he needs to explain to you what they're about.
So tips are great.
So he can tell you how important they are and that he likes getting them.
Please do. If not, everything's appreciated. Thank you guys.
Big ups, Gujira.
All right.
Yeah, I think he's gonna forget. And someone's gonna remind him, and he's gonna be like,
Derek
"Oh,
says,
my
"I
God,
just
I'm
arrived
getting
on the 7th
older."
Post. Well, then you're definitely going to get your videos in for DSP versus the Internet, Derek. And he says, we talk about
Hey, the
Tuesday night, we're
champ.
gonna do Oblivion Tuesday night. It's going to be me trying out the Shivering Isles DLC.
here.
So there you go.
He's here. He's coming.
Okay.
He's coming in.
JDTV has tipped me $1. Says, I'm now excited for the Street Fighter event. Is there guile recipes? There's literally a recipe for every Street Fighter character.
Yeah, you should read all of them. Come on, that's gonna waste enough time.
Every Street Fighter character has at least one
Read all of them. Read the whole book.
I think. Maybe not Q, but maybe Q is in there. I don't know. But yes, there is in there. He says he's one of my favorite characters, even though he's not the strongest. Yes, he's definitely in there. I don't know what his recipes are. The thing is, not all of them are going to be good. Some of them are like a bagel sandwich. It's like, wait, what? A bagel sandwich? That's not really a recipe, right? Some of them
Why
are
not?
like that. They're
In
kind of lame.
actual
But
video
other ones are
game
pretty
news,
unique, so.
Sega of America has officially unionized.
Yeah, congrats all the Sega Maniacs. All my Sega Maniac dudes in Sega Maniac dudettes.
Jesus, thanks
Big
for looking
ups.
at Jerry's food. No problem.
The goats.
Derek says, I heard something about a variety stream. It is a Street Fighter hype stream.
Oh
In order
no,
to hype up the release of
dude!
Street Fighter
Just because
6,
Derek
a
didn't
week or
hear it,
two
now we're gonna
beforehand, it
repeat
comes
the
out the
whole
first week of
fucking
June.
thing.
A week or two beforehand, we're going to do a marathon stream here on DSP Gaming. It's going to include
Bruh.
retro
Just 'cause the
challenge
champ
runs of old
missed
Street
it.
Fighter games at the hardest difficulty levels where the chat will vote on what character I use. It's going to include tier maker rankings of one or more Street Fighter related things. Maybe rank the Street Fighter games, rank Street Fighter fighters, something like that. It's going to include
Could have just told him to fuck himself
recipes
and
from
rewind
Street
the
Fighter
stream,
cookbook
dude.
that I'm going to taste test live and my wife is going to make.
My
And
wife, my
it's
mama is
include
gonna
another
make me
live
some
meal.
pizza rolls.
So there you go. That's what's going to happen. No date set yet. I have to look into it. I'm not going to look up everyone's recipe. So if you're like, what's this recipe? What's that recipe? I'm not going to look up all the recipes right now.
Yeah, tell him to shut up and stop being
Don't
stupid.
just ask me for every recipe. I'm not going to answer that.
He gets like the smallest bit of
No, I did not see the
pushback.
Texas
He gets
movie.
salty, like actually
What
salty.
handheld console did I love the most? The original model 3DS. The one that was white and unfolded.
He liked it because it was
shoulder
white.
buttons and everything, and it was the original one that had 3D. That was my favorite one, I think. See you later, Prodigal Son. Yes, I have a Street Fighter cookbook. It was donated by the Dutch brothers, and we'll be using it during the
The
event.
Cuck Brothers, the Super
Yes, I
Cuck
played 8-bit
Brothers.
games. I owned an NES, so obviously I did.
They should make
How do
a
I
game
like
about
my
them.
steaks? Medium or medium rare. Depends on the steak, but usually medium rare. All right, if I trust the place to cook it properly, medium rare. Rovian Forever says, why are you insisting on doing every piece of content on Elden Ring? That's not the point. We're not. We skipped a ridiculous amount of optional content so far.
Oh yeah,
We're
the
still
prodigal
skipping a
son is
ridiculous
using
amount of
Derek's
optional content.
face.
But I wanted
And then
to
you
do
have
meaningful
immediately
stuff.
after
Right now,
that,
we
look
are
at this
doing
here.
meaningful stuff.
Immediately
We're doing
after
all
that,
the
you have a
optional things
Derek
where there's
message.
chances
And
for
Derek
me to
is
get
too
really good
stupid to
stuff when I
complain
do it,
about it because
right?
he's fucking
I
Derek.
need crafting
The
items, or else I'm
champ,
not going to
the
be able to
champ,
level up
the champ.
my equipment. So I have to do
The
like
champ.
this cave, this mine I'm thinking of doing today. It's kind of necessary to get the items. That way I go through there, I'll get a ton of them, I'll be set. Plus,
And he
right
was
now,
banned
I'm really
yesterday?
in
Oh, well, I
need
guess
of
he's back.
or
Under a
grace,
sock or
whatever it's
something.
called. Like, I need that because I need to be leveling my stuff up. I don't have anything right now. And right now, if I try to fight Radon, I'm going to die one hit every time. I'm never going to kill the guy. I need to be able to level up more. So. Okay. What's the fate of the lost Final Fantasy 13 playthrough? We talked about it. It seems like the most likely thing to do would be possibly around the summertime, when things slow down a little bit. I might rebrand my old KO gaming channel, which has now been defunct for years.
Oh yeah, we
I
talked
might
about this
rebrand
the
it
other
as,
day,
like,
yeah.
DSP Classics or
DSP Classics.
DSP Retro or something like that. And that
DSP
channel will
Landfill.
be for older style playthroughs. So
With a
maybe over the
PH.
course of that summer, I would upload Final Fantasy 13, and that way it's only on that channel. Anyone interested can go to that channel.
So we can dump all the
content,
trash.
But it doesn't flood this channel with videos no one's really interested in. At the same time, KO Gaming is partnered already. I wouldn't have to go through the hoops of getting a
Obviously.
channel partnered and signed up. It's already
We
ready
get
to go,
ads day one.
partnership-wise.
On 10-minute
Monetize
videos, you're gonna
those
put like
videos,
5
you
ads.
see? So I think that's what I might do.
On a video from like
That way,
15
if
years
you're
ago.
interested, subscribe to that channel.
He
watch the
wants
videos
to
as they go live,
monetize
not
everything,
ignore the
dude. If he
channel.
could
And it won't
monetize
affect
breathing,
you
he
in any
would.
negative way. I think that's a great idea.
I'm thinking like every time he drinks
and then
off
here's the other
stream,
thing,
he's
too,
thinking, man,
right?
I could be
Maybe
taking
moving forward, I
$100
have
for
special
this right
projects
now.
for that channel.
And
If I
it
wanna
makes
play
the
a
gin
retro
taste
game like
worse.
Super Mario Brothers 3, maybe I do a playthrough of it, and that goes on that channel. While more modern,
He should just
playthroughs
like
go
put
this
on like 24-hour surveillance in his home.
Just an idea.
So he can monetize literally every waking moment of
Some
his
kind of
life.
an idea. Okay. Drewski says, I was raised on Nintendo and PlayStation, never had an Xbox at any point. I'm too old. Am I too old to dive into the reactor core? No. If you get an Xbox Series S or X right now in Game Pass, you're going to have access to an insane amount of games for a very low price. What is it, like $16 a month? It's the best value in gaming right now. And I'm not a spokesperson for Microsoft. I'm just telling you like it is. From my perspective, as someone who's getting into modern gaming and you want to have access to all the games and a console that can run them all, that's your way to go.
You can also have Game Pass on
sure,
PC.
You'll be definitely cutting yourself off from some exclusives on
Okay,
PlayStation.
sound good.
But quite frankly, there just haven't been that many. So I wouldn't.
And you get like more or less the same games. Because the Microsoft games, even the ones that are going to be exclusive, are pretty much available on PC.
There's a Barbie movie with Margot Robbie and a new Jackie Chan movie.
And you can also do more stuff on a PC. Don't forget that.
On DSP versus the internet until I got hit with copyright and I had to stop. As for the Jackie Chan movie, I didn't know there was a new Jackie Chan movie coming out. I mean, holy moly, that guy. How can he do his... I mean, he always does his own stunts. Please tell me he's not doing his own stunts. He's got to be so... You know, he's probably like 70, 80.
What?
How's he going to do his own stunts?
Jackie Chan 80? Are you fucking tweaking?
If the movie's coming out, he already did it. Oh, this guy's insane. This guy's a beast.
Beast. Anyway, Jackie Chan is 69.
Let's see here.
April 7th, 1954. Well, that's still like a lot. 69 years, bro. Dude is
a $2 tip.
Mad. But he's not taking as many bumps anyways nowadays.
Damned if you don't in Elden Ring. No one's going to be happy, but I think it's the better playthrough lately. Well, thank you to this anonymous $2 tipper saying that. At least you understand it. No matter how I play this Elden Ring playthrough, people will complain. Remember, originally people wanted either New Game Plus or New Game. So I decided to do regular New Game. Everyone complained you should have done New Game Plus. So now I'm doing this, and I'm like, well, what are the necessary things you have to do in New Game because we didn't do New Game Plus? I've got to get the spells again. I've got to get enough souls to level up. I've got to get the crafting items to level up my equipment. Oh my god, how dare you do that? It's so boring. It's like... At some point, you have to just filter out the white noise. And say,
There's actually quite a lot of news today.
Right?
There was a minor F,
I'm not
I
going to
think.
let these outside
or at least some
influences
drop
really,
frames.
really upset me.
But it should be
that's
fine
exactly
now.
what I'm doing at this point,
Anyways, Tucker Carlson was fired. And Don Lemon was fired. And James Corden's show was canceled.
Seriously, what a guy.
Which is an actual, like, it's pretty interesting. Because nobody fucking likes this guy. The only reason I know about him is that people hate him. And yeah, Bam Margera is on a run from the cops.
Me or ask a question, please tag me in the chat. We still have some extra time on the show today.
Extra time.
Derek, taking off. I'll see you later. Sounds good. No, Willow, I've never been on a locomotive train. When you're talking about old school, okay? Never been on an old school train. I've only been on modern trains. Like, what do they call it? Amtrak train I've been on. And I've also been on Metro North, which is the train.
Oh, we get some train lovers in the chat. Shout outs.
Like Connecticut into New York and stuff like that. I've been on that train line. And Amtrak,
hey Phil, do you like trains? You like turtles?
And stuff for Street Fighter. Yes, James, I've seen the entire show of Twin Peaks. I did not see the one that came out years ago. That was the newer one. I didn't see that. I saw the original Twin Peaks. I actually owned it on Blu-ray at one point. And yes, I saw the entire series of The Sopranos as well when it was running on HBO as a new show. I watched it with my parents every week, very diligently.
The SNORTWAVE. They really liked the show because they also were Italian. They were watching it like, yeah, we also eat gabagool. You see, this is like us, dude.
Thank you for the answers. You're welcome. Jade says, the man with red hair looks like Wolf in Virtua Fighter 5. Him? I'm trying to see, is there anyone else with red hair? Yeah, I guess you're right. He does kind of look like Wolf. The wrestler Wolf. Which game was that from? What's his name? I can't see it. It's too small. The text is so small on my screen I can't even read it. I wonder which run of FromSoft this character is from. I don't remember that one.
Hey, by the way, Dead Island 2 sold more than 1 million units in 3 days. So I guess Phil was right, you guys. No one cares about it.
This is the original, wasn't it? Wasn't this the original guy? I think so.
Talk about my wife.
How much do I identify myself with Tony Soprano? 0%. I think I'm nothing like Tony Soprano.
Aren't you 25%? Because you're like Italian and stuff?
Phil? I seriously can't read it. The text is like tiny.
I don't know, dude.
That's what it says, Dark Side Phil. Oh. What's funny is I literally used Dumas every single time. Except what, twice? I wonder why I didn't use Dumas like twice. Then again, Large Marge, I remember. Wasn't that my redo of like Bloodborne, I think? Large Marge? I can't remember. Yes, I've seen Goodfellas. Of course I have. I've seen Goodfellas many times. It's a great movie. What's my favorite type of music? Today I would say anything that relaxes me.
Anything
Whether that be a
relaxing.
video
Church
game soundtrack,
music.
whether that be classical music, whether that be some kind of other, I don't know. As long as it's relaxing. that's
Tribal
what I want.
music.
I want to relax when I listen to music.
Led Zeppelin. Radiohead.
If I found out I was mostly Polish,
Johnny
would I identify
Cash?
as that more? No, I would absolutely swear off my ethnicity if that were the case.
What?
I'm supposedly mostly Italian. I don't really identify as that either.
Supposedly.
You really hear me talking in Italian and speaking about Italian stuff all the time?
Except
It's not really that big of a deal.
What?
It's not that serious of a thing.
you literally
okay?
say you're Italian though. Like, you can just go look him up.
Okay.
Are you serious?
JDTV to me another $1.
But yes,
Two
because
things
you
about
don't
Street Fighter.
you don't hear
I'll
him
shut up about
constantly
it.
speaking
Number one,
Italian.
Ken's SNES Street Fighter
Obviously.
is my ringtone on my phone. Do you see I'm a sucker for Street Fighter 2? He says, 2, what's your ringtone? Yesterday I actually found my old Street Fighter 2 game. Oh my god. In my closet. I found my old Street Fighter 2 game for Game Boy in my closet. God, these memories. I don't have a ringtone. My phone is on silent. I don't have a ringtone.
No ringtone.
I don't even know what it is. It's
That's why
probably
you missed Keemstar's call.
the last time I actively had a ringtone and cared about it, it was
You do have a ringtone though.
Bill
It's just
Murray
not
in
ringing.
Ghostbusters saying, "Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together."
Hey, man, I
mass
want you to
hysteria."
suck a dog off.
That was my ringtone,
That was his ringtone.
and that was probably no exaggeration during the early days of Street Fighter 4. So probably around 2009, 2010. That was the last time I actively had a ringtone.
Awesome.
So there you go.
There you go. Oh yeah, and some dude is asking him in chat, is that why you missed Keem's
That
call?
would be- Did I put
But
that?
he's
did
gonna
I add
get
that
no
tip? I don't know
soul.
if I did.
Because he's a
It's
member,
$1,
he's
I'll
gonna
check
ignore him.
anyway. I don't know.
You
if I
see
added
how
it.
good he is at ignoring trolling that is from people that he needs to keep around? Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's like the dude didn't say it, dude. And it's not like he didn't read it because his chat is slow as fuck. We're not exactly looking at Maximilian's chat here. You know he read it. He's probably reading it right now.
Are both of my parents Italian, spelled Eyetalion,
Ha.
or just one? No, it's just my mother, and like I said, my mother is 50% Italian because her dad was 100% purebred Italian. He was an immigrant from when
Purebred Italian. He's like we're like talking about dogs at this
and then
point.
her mother was half Polish and half either Ukrainian or something like that. So my biggest ethnicity is Italian. My dad is just a big mishmash of European countries.
So your
together.
biggest ethnicity is 25% of what you are. Fantastic. He also called himself a mutt once. He called himself a mutt. You
I
can
saw
actually
the first
find it
few
on
seasons of Stranger
Pig
Things.
Go.
I saw Stranger Things up through the season where they were mall employees. That's the last one I saw.
Mall
I think there was another season
employees.
after that I didn't see at all. I missed.
Classic song.
No, I never really watched any TV shows from Dr. Seuss besides How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I saw that one a million times. No, I've not really even thought about playing an AC game before the next one comes out.
Because there's no point. They all play the same. You can just play
Which is
the latest
World Wars
one.
caused
for
a
like
mixing
10
of a lot
minutes.
of European and North America, correct? And it's probably
Even
where
though I
that
like
heritage
them.
probably comes from. There's a lot of that time frame mixed together. Would I ever take a 23andMe? No, I don't care. Does that make Jasper 1/8 Italian? No. Cats don't share human DNA. A Zelda tier maker after you finish Tears of the Kingdom? Maybe. Maybe we could do that. Rank Zelda games.
Okay. Maybe speak on the
Yeah,
podcast?
I know. Ruffian Forever says, what's the big deal? In,
Very nice.
in America, why does everyone love to say that they're Scottish or German or stuff? It's bizarre. Why not just say you're
Because
American?
like Phil, they want to have some fancy
Maybe there's a
identity
negative
they can
stigma
flex
attached to
with.
being
Because
American. I don't
American is
know.
too vanilla. It needs to be something
Certainly,
more.
I don't identify myself as any cultural group. I don't say I'm Italian, right? I don't
Yes,
say
you
that.
do.
I'm not. I mean,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
my
you
biggest
actually do.
Percentage of my culture.
I mean,
my
bruh.
DNA Italian. Yeah, I don't care. I don't do Italian things all day.
What are
I don't really
Italian
carry
things
on
to
Italian
do?
Traditions. I mean, what real Italian?
I don't do Italian things all day. Are we serious?
Tradition.
What did they do? They just toss a pizza all day? They just make pasta all day and eat gabagool. Is that how Italians exist? They're just doing Italian stuff and drinking lattes all day.
I could make a pot of marinara sauce right now if I wanted, and that's my family recipe that I've teach myself. Okay, that's one thing.
This dude is such a fucking
during
meme.
Christmas time,
Man, somebody stop
It's
him.
an Italian dessert. That's a traditional Italian dessert. That's two things.
I don't do Italian things
I like
all day.
Pasta. That's three things.
I like pasta too. Am I Italian?
It's not a big deal in my life. You know what I'm saying?
And his hair is greasy, so he's Italian.
Yeah, I don't. It's
not a
kind
big
of
deal.
A weird thing when you ask someone what they are. No one says I'm American. They'll say, "Oh, I'm Italian. I'm this or that." No one wants
You
to
do
say they're
that
American.
too.
It is kind of weird, huh?
Okay, well, look at this. We got 55 results.
If you say
for,
that, or you say you're from Canada,
simply I'm Italian.
And they ask you what race are you.
The Sopranos was a Dob Bunny's tube.
Yeah, it was a documentary about him specifically.
Because America is the.
But he couldn't realize.
I guess, but
you see, question. I like bull. I'm Italian.
Big deal,
Pasta, which is really good. I'm Italian. I love honey. I'm Italian. I'm Italian. I love chicken parmesan. I mean, I'm Italian. I'm Italian. I'm Italian. I do love pizza. I'm Italian.
I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian.
There we go. I don't say I'm Italian.
$2.31 says, I'm loving your stream, but it's time for me to go. I'll be back for the night.
Time go.
Thank you. Okay.
The champ is gone.
$2.31 tip. Wherever that was. Thank you. I don't know what the.
And yeah, the lip lick on this one was a phenomenal. It was like he was feeling the pizza in his mouth. He was tasting it already.
$2.31 either. Oh, I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian.
I'm Italian, and then we got what a greasy little lip lick. The lip licker is crazy, bro.
So,
oh yeah, and he got the Silvano thumb, Italian thumb.
Okay. Good afternoon, Matthew. Good to see you. How are you? I've never been to Iceland.
What a nice lip lick.
The only time I ever being Italian is if I make a joke about it. Like, for example, I say, "Oh, my hair is so greasy" or something.
So a stereotype that is offensive. Is this one? When I'm Italian, is when I make offensive jokes about the stereotypes. Okay.
Alex says,
You
doesn't
know
it become a
he grew
literal
up
melting
spoiled
pot during the
because he
hotter
tells
summer
the story
season?
when his parent didn't get him a Wolverine figurine like it was an actual childhood trauma story.
Yeah. He's spoiled as fuck, man, and he's still spoiled. He's an actual, like, a sugar baby. And people are thinking that they can buy his friendship by sending him a lot of money. And they send him pictures of their food. Hey, Phil, look at this. I had for dinner. It's a local cuisine. And he just sits there and, like, fucking writes a generic-ass response. Wow, Slayer, that's awesome.
I've already said them, so.
And we have people actually confirm this with the Snorlax King.
Watch any good movies lately?
Was trying to be a mod and Phil's friend by giving him hundreds of dollars. And then he got it all charged back.
For example, Suicide Squad by James Gunn, I thought was meh. You know, a few other movies too, like The Conjuring, the third Conjuring was decent. It wasn't great, but it was decent. But I just watched all 8 Harry Potter movies with my wife over the last month. We were watching like 1 or 2 a week, and those were pretty good. I'm actually gonna do a retrospective video either tonight or tomorrow about that, and I'm excited for that. Minty Pigeon says, can we start the vest streak again? Yes, Minty Pigeon, as soon as you start donating $150 a day, so we hit the vest goal, again. So let's get that started right now.
Yo!
Let's get that. Right now
this was out of nowhere.
So 140.
A big out of nowhere.
And then we're good to go to start.
It's like an RKO. I've never been more surprised in my life before. Just out of nowhere, he hit him. Watch out, it's a big.
I've not seen gameplay footage of Unrecord.
Holy shit.
Or Unrecord. Unrecord. I don't know what that is.
Never mind. Just
Matthew, I agree.
Delete his channel.
Very good movie.
Okay, I think
JDTV,
it's enough.
Yeah, the person who tipped last night said specifically they had wanted that tip to count towards Elden Ring yesterday, but they weren't here for Elden
he
Ring.
remembered.
So they said, have the tip, but don't count it towards Oblivion. So I didn't. That was the first time ever someone said that to me. They were like, no, I specifically...
There's never a mask. That's the thing. There's never a mask. The smallest pushback he gets from chat, he goes all fucking bonkers.
Why half of Phil's mouth stops moving at times? Is it a medical condition or something?
I don't know. I don't know about medical conditions enough to actually know. I've heard like Bell's palsy. I've heard a minor stroke. I've heard a lot of things, but I don't know about it enough to say. So I just call it a stroke mouth.
Ugly Tuna Roll tipped me $3.
So there we go.
Says, are all those names on your board are used in the Souls games? Yes,
So
these are the actual created characters
Mike.
I've used in every single FromSoft game. Every Souls game, Demon Souls.
I just call it a stroke mouth, but I don't know what. Might be even his teeth are really fucked up, so he tries to like not move his mouth as much. It's like a subliminal thing maybe. Because I've noticed like in the past if some of my teeth were fucked up, or I'm like I went to the dentist and like they opened it up or something, I would try and move my mouth differently. So I don't know. But that's what is really fun about speculating about him. It's like we're doing science experiments on something, and we're just like observing the behavior. So you never know what the actual thing
the reviews
is.
on DSP Reacts aren't doing that well, but that's because the HBO Max stuff is all old now. Like,
also the reviews are not doing well because he's reviewing old stuff.
I think of a new
HBO Max, they're adding only old stuff. Those fucking idiots.
But there's really nothing going on HBO Max. So like I said, next month, I'm thinking of getting rid of Hulu. And if I do, then I can maybe get another service. And you guys,
he's acting like they cost like $600 a month. It's like he's paying for business internet.
What's the hot new thing to watch? And then I can
hot new thing.
Would care more.
New hotness,
right now,
dude.
I think kind of the hype of me reviewing stuff is dying down because no one really cares about these older shows. My next review is the retrospective of Harry Potter. And that's coming out.
Oh yes, the brand new Harry Potter. People are gonna love that. Him reviewing 8 movies at once.
So
that's gonna be incredible. And comparing it to a video game.
Since they just
so you know everybody's gonna love that.
Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm gonna watch the original.
People are gonna love that.
Okay. Oh, let's see here. I got a $5 tip from the Giving King of Scotland. It says, don't forget our deal for June's event stream with NBA themed event. How many members you need to make it happen? Let's discuss this further behind the scenes. I think I very briefly remember this.
What?
But this was something we talked about months ago, and I no longer
Let's talk about it behind the scene, dude.
If you didn't know this, I no longer do member goals. We got rid of them.
Let's talk about it behind the scenes. Tell me how much you need. I'll give them to you.
We abolished them.
You're my
2
boy.
months ago. So we very well may do an NBA themed event in June, but I don't think that it would be based on any kind of members goal.
Bro, you're not doing an NBA themed event. You don't give a fuck about basketball.
Okay.
You never did.
$5 tip, by the way.
And this also the same guy who used to play NBA 2K.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, West Side? I'm doing pretty good, man.
Another tip.
I'm chilling.
See here.
And
from Pickle
drinking.
Nipple. The Keemstar trailer for Boogie and Wings is terrible.
Oh, this is bait.
He doxes them.
What?
You can see the license plates on their cars. Keemstar is human.
But you already know that they post pictures of their cars,
well, if
dumbass.
You say so, I'm not watching the trailer. Nor do
they
I care
post
about
their
it.
fucking address out there. Everybody knows their address. You could literally go there right now.
I wouldn't know anything about that, nor am I going to get involved in it. I'm staying away as far as possible. Thank you for the tip. Okay.
They post, like, Wings post pictures of his car all the time, man.
Other new movies, says Rev Gamer. Here's what we'll do. All right? Next month, HBO Max becomes just Max. It's going to fuse with Discovery and other things. My wife is very interested in a lot of the shows on Discovery, HGTV.
Oh, is your wife going to pay for it? What does her paycheck go to, Phil? Why doesn't she pay for the streaming services she's interested in?
Stuff that I've had now. We haven't watched it in a while.
We got to bring it up on stream. What's going to be a better investment?
Then
it's like a business expense.
So let's think in the next couple of weeks, what service do you think would make the most sense for me to get?
Oh yes, and this is another thing we have to discuss. What streaming service he should get so he doesn't spend too much money.
Let's talk about that.
Because he can't figure that out himself. Because he doesn't know anything about anything. And at this point, ignorance is actively helping him sell this interactive persona. Because, like, he's just faking. Sometimes he might know stuff about something, but it's in his best interest to not know anything.
Newfoundland, Canada. That's it. I've only stayed in the contiguous 50 United States, well, I guess 48 United States, and Newfoundland, Canada. That's it.
Newfoundland. We just found it. Breaking news.
Okay. Anything else, guys? Any final questions before we get ready to jump back into Elden Ring today?
Let's jump back into a pool.
We're at 69 likes.
With your
We're aiming
wife.
for 100 today.
Blech.
Thank you for the 1 super chat earlier, Michael. And thanks for some of the tips here. Support, please. It's how I make my living. Thank you so much for the
support,
I appreciate
please.
it. Crowdfunding, didn't I? Crowdfunding is what I meant to
He
say.
didn't even know what he was gonna say. He just like it just kicked into like instinctive beg.
That's interesting.
He doesn't even know what he was gonna say. Support, please. What happened with the tip from last night? The dude told him to not count it, and he didn't count it. He brought it up like 5 minutes ago.
If I could see a fighting game get revived, what would it be? Like a fighting game that no
Street
longer
Fighter
exists?
2 Turbo, the one that he was good at.
See, the ones that I grew up with were Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and King of Fighters, and Tekken. Those are like the big four for me.
Now we get just wild flailing, stretching. Is he gonna yawn? Or the coffee kicked in?
Cool. So I don't really think that there's one that I would ask to be revived. Like, there were franchises I used to like. Battle Arena Toshinden. Yeah, I played it. I thought it was decent, but I don't really care to see it come back or anything. You know what I mean? So I don't really have an answer for that, I don't think.
Didn't we actually end with this? Isn't this
Trigger
over?
says I'd like to see Bloody Roar. I rented it and played Bloody Roar. I thought it was fine. It was entertaining. I also don't think that it was anything like high-level competitive. Maybe I'm wrong because I didn't really care. I played it single player, but, you know, I thought it was all right. Will I ever do a playthrough of War Gods? War Gods is one of those really broken, shitty games that was an attempt to make a spin-off fighting game franchise in the 90s. It was Midway, also known for Mortal Kombat. They made a bunch of those in the 90s. War Gods was one of them. That was the one that, in arcade, it was a 3D game. Like, Mortal Kombat 4 was the first 3D Mortal Kombat, so War Gods was 3D. But it had an interesting mechanic.
And there's some dude trolling him with a super chat. Like the stream or I'm going to pout.
Green button that said 3D on it.
So that's a good troll, dude.
And whenever you hit the button,
that really got him.
Up or down, your character would walk through the 3D plane to kind of sidestep attacks. The problem was, listen to this, the button was basically horribly designed. The bulb they put in the button would heat the button up over the course of the day. So if you were there like at night and the game had been on all day, and you go to play it and you hit the 3D button, it was legitimately hot. And it would hurt your hand. You'd be like, ah! It was one of the stupidest things I'd ever seen in an arcade game. I think what happened is eventually people just disabled the bulb in it. The button still worked, but they just turned the bulb off.
The bulb?
It was a
dude, that's because he's Italian. It makes him mispronounce stuff. They're known for that, dude. Come on, it's an Italian meme.
Like the stream, or else I'm going to pout. Yes, Jason is the person who absolutely loves bubble blowing, and he wants to see a celebratory bubble.
He loves blowing, dude.
So if you like the stream, we get 100 likes here.
Oh, he's he's not trolling. So he's just an actual cuck who likes the bubbles.
Well, I use the commentary feature in Street Fighter 6. Likely never. If ever, it would just.
And he thanks people in chat for them liking the stream.
Just like when I'm doing stuff in WWE games, I also don't want to hear the commentators.
These motherfuckers for real treated like they're working for him.
So, it's distracting shit.
Man, this is like wild. Because I don't usually pay too much attention to his chat, but like recently, especially when I don't have a game playing,
to end
it's something.
I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of topics discussed.
A lot of topics, yes. Schedule, trolling, schedule, and Q&A.
Event to hype up Street Fighter 6 with all kinds of fun stuff going on.
Yeah, so schedule.
This is great. I want to say thanks. These are the kind of streams I love because you guys help me with the brainstorming.
You guys.
All these cool new ideas laid out now, and I'm very excited. This is all kinds of fun stuff going on. This is great. I want to say thanks. These are the kind of streams I love because you guys help me with the brainstorming. We got all these cool new ideas laid out now, and I'm very excited. So thank you very much.
He admitted it, dude. He admitted it.
Differently, and I'm really enjoying it. Thank you for the super chat.
But I've also said this in the past. I remember I've said this. Now, gays, the support has been slow.
No, we're not getting to Radon today. Today is the day.
No Radon.
We're basically gonna prepare. We're gonna try to get a lot of items I need.
So we walk around the map collecting stuff. You know where it is.
Crafting items.
Fantastic. I can't wait.
So I can level up my weapons. I need to level up my staffs and my sword, so that when I fight Radon, I'm good. Right now, I don't. If I go there, he's just gonna go like this. I'm gonna hit once.
So he saw he got a super chat that is exactly about, basically a question about this and his build, but he's not reading it. Instead, he's reading chat questions.
Some intelligence,
and this is like the second time he ended the podcast too.
like smithing stones.
The first time was like 2 minutes ago, and then he said, support,
that'd be perfect.
please? That's how I pay my bills?
Well, we see the bubble spell today.
And then the second time he called them gays. And now we keep going. We just keep going, dude.
8 arcane, and it needs like 15 arcane. And I'm like, well, how am I going to do that? I'm not going to waste, 7, 8 levels just to do one spell. I know the bubble spell is cool, but it's stupid that it takes that much.
So we can't even do something fun.
And by the way, it's not. I don't have the
bubbles
big one.
in a
I have
game.
the crappy bubble spell, like the low level one. There's a better
The level
one with giant
one,
bubbles
the
later.
level
I
1
haven't had that
bubbles.
one yet.
That's very fitting.
Okay, are we good? All right, guys, thank you. Great.
When is the next song gonna be? I don't know. I'm not really working on anything right now.
And it was a great one in my opinion. Thank you all. And it is now time to prepare for that annoying season we know as.
Hey man, I want you to suck a dog off.
There we go. I mean, I guess that's kind of it. I don't really feel like watching any more of this, and I don't really feel like watching any more of anything. I guess I just want to go eat something and then go to bed. Because, we got to be lurking and working tomorrow. So, yeah. I think so. I guess that's how it's going to be. But this was I did get some laughs. So it wasn't like the worst thing ever, but it's still like the new format of the pre-stream is like genuinely dog shit. And he's gonna go to the bathroom because he's gonna relieve himself. That's how it's called now.
Live on stream, do you?
A relief.
That'd be pretty.
But yeah, this new format when he just goes in, just goes into excruciating detail about the schedule and twists it as if. Like, you're the one who determines everything, so we need to talk about this every day.
Perfect, right?
Because it's, like, super important, and it's super meaningful, and you guys all asked for it.
All right. Again, any contributions greatly appreciated
There
today.
we go, so we're begging now.
And let's brief break. Just going to mute the mic, use the restroom, come back, we begin. Thanks.
He's going to go pet his cat and look at his wife play video games. I guess that's how it's going to be. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Is there somebody that I can forward you to that is still going on? I think I set it up to forward to somebody, but fuck if I know who. I guess, what, 4 a.m.? It's in 6 hours. Okay, so not this. Oh yeah, there's the WPIG writing segment, but this is in like 4 hours too. Fuck me. Well, I guess bingo, yeah. I'll forward this and then the stream is done. Okay, sound good. Make sure to I don't know, say something, and if you can like the stream or whatever you want to do. You don't really have to. It doesn't really matter all that much. So you can just do whatever you want, dude. You're the GOAT. Anyways. Okay, enjoy bingo. See you around.